You know, I just want you guys to be this loud when you like actually talk.
What do you mean? You mean when we play?
Yes.
Mostly just Bill.
Yeah. Yes. And also Clint, but
Which is why
okay.
we put him at the end of the table.
Yeah, but that's okay. I'm sure we get the hang of it. Hello everyone, good evening and welcome to our humble abode in another episode of Dungeons and Dragons brought to you by Here Gaming.
I know that guy.
So, March 3rd, we're going to be at Farmstrong Brewery doing our Dungeons, Dragons, and Drinks. Please go on to the Facebook page, click on the link, and fill out the information for our lovely events coordinator. Grayce can actually get you a spot to participate in a fantastic event and a fun time.
I clicked going, but I didn't click.
Yeah, you have to actually sign up so I know to plan for you, Bill.
Yes. Plan.
Yeah.
We are at Monday Night Mountaineers. Obviously, I'm sitting at the head of the table, and Rachel is sitting at the table. So, I believe, as former DM, you have an announcement to make?
Blah, blah,
She's
blah,
no
blah,
longer
blah.
DM of this campaign.
Aww. You're out.
No, she, what, you want us to take over? That?
It's too involved for me to try to run 2 campaigns where I have to make up a whole bunch of shit.
Solid. I understand that.
So,
I have completely flaked on the Underdark.
And oh yeah, that.
I'm being harassed to get back into that one, so I can't.
only game that Justin gets to play.
I can understand the harassment.
So, I also was noticing that my particular character and Sam's character were building up some party tension, and I like to try to nip that in the bud as fast as possible and just be like, you know.
I really have fun playing this tonight, so.
Yeah.
I have fun playing with wait, no, I don't anymore. I'm
We're
utterly
fine.
serene. I know, I'm sorry.
You can still be
Mia
fun.
anymore. That's
You
not my
can still be
character trait. I'm not a little whore anymore.
Still be fun though, can it?
Yeah.
It can be fun and not whorish, right? I mean, that's an option.
Give it time.
Feminists everywhere are
If
so
anybody
mad
would
right
talk
now.
I know. I went ahead and put together a little Lego mini for everybody besides Grayce, because she typically brings her own.
Nobody can see them.
But I like
I know,
it,
nobody can
right?
see them. I took pictures of them, but I'll post them online after the game tonight. Put them on Instagram as well. But Princess Buttercup, I told you she won't be joining us. She won't be joining us tonight. She is home with family, so she's gonna sit behind my small human family.
Actually, dinner with a wife, but
Yeah.
I mean.
Right.
All right, got
I mean,
myself.
you
We
never
got
know.
Mog. You are the ugliest that I can find. Pinka, you've got the bone axe. No, I'll need that back. This is going to be my initiative tracker. Then we've got Os. I don't have a lizard folk, so it's just the Jar Jar Binks one. Lucifer
Cover my
Morningstar.
face.
Lucifer Morningstar, really?
Yes.
Nice.
And
Oh yeah,
then
he doesn't know you yet.
the cat from.
Oh, what's the show?
Watched it all.
I know.
So I, as Link, have nicknamed all of my various forms.
Okay.
So that's Lucky, actually.
It is
Lucky.
I
Okay.
am Link. As a cat, I am Lucky. As a giant cat, I'm Liger.
I mean,
That way
You
they're
are
all
what?
told Liger the tiger.
Liger the
That way
Tiger.
they're all told L's for you.
isn't it a saber-toothed cat?
No, Sam, it's a saber-toothed tiger.
I had to verify. Just kidding.
I won't be giant anymore because Cole's gone.
That's true. Do you guys want an explanation for Cole leaving?
Oh no, we've got one.
Okay. Well, no, not the one that we talked about earlier.
He split open and Lucifer stepped out?
Well, I thought that Cole would have a nice drawing.
Nope.
No?
Absolutely
Okay.
not. Nope.
I'm assuming that you got tired of us and went up to the world to get some cool paper and then you decided not to come back because you don't want to be in the mountain anymore.
Possibly.
Okay.
Hey guys, I'll be right back, I swear.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. We'll just keep going and then like level 17, maybe you come back for a
We'll see.
cameo.
We'll see. We'll see. I'll be keeping the map on my side. I know you guys don't particularly like that, but This is the world's largest dungeon, and it is quite easy to get lost down here. So I think that's a challenge that I'm going to put upon you guys to try to master.
For the record, you're the one that hates it most over here.
I know.
Just checking. You know that.
I totally know that. I think I don't like. I'm an old school player, second edition. We never got maps handed to us, did we?
Well, I was saying that when you're over here, though, you hate not having a map.
A battle map
Yeah.
and a map of where we're going are two different things.
I'm saying both. So that's okay. Turn your phone off, though. Alright. So, I think that the last
What I say,
night
not what I
off,
do.
everybody was pissed off at each other, and we split the party. And half the party had run towards the, half the party had run towards the market, while the other half was waiting for them to return. We weren't sure where they went. Is that the case?
Alright, so Og, up ahead, the hallway turns sharply to the right. Pink Eye, you are at that mountain.
I was thinking that was me let alone because I was with you and Buttercup, and it was me that were left behind in the room.
He was.
Right?
I was following you two.
Yeah, that's
It
right.
was all three of them,
Trying to
and
catch
me and two other gone.
Uh-oh.
Okay,
It's okay.
alright. Os, ahead of you, you can see the form of Og the Ugly, making his way, trying to keep up with Pink Eye as possible, you know, as much as possible.
Impossibly.
Yeah, and it's completely impossible. Okay, so Pink Eye, you are at the corner, alright, you have stuck your head around because you can hear noise, so you're talking. With your dark vision, you can make out 2 ogres, 3 bugbears, and 6 orcs standing in the middle of the hallway, and they seem to be dealing with something. Do a perception check.
I stopped long enough to like open my ears, so that's an 18.
Just pick it up and drag it, one of them says. You think Xanathar will be happy with us that we finally caught it? Yeah, I suppose so.
Bugbears suck!
You gonna say it like really, really loud?
Not really loud.
Okay.
Bugbears are awesome!
The effects of the disagreement have wore off at this point in time.
Okay.
Alright, you guys are.
He's been chasing me for an hour and just,
Yeah.
I'm like, why am I running? It doesn't matter.
I know that guy up there. Og, you come up to Pink Eye, who's leering around the corner and has just ducked back around after yelling, "Bugbears suck."
I agree. They are generally stupid, but they're pretty violent. They make for good punching bags. Is this a discussion?
No, you just, you take them off at the knees.
I'm taller than them.
Doesn't matter. They do that thing where they rock back and then they come back up and you hit them again.
Oh. Are there bugbears about?
And some ogres and some orcs
Are we fighting
and
or
the
not?
pink fluffy thing.
Oh, that's a big fluffy thing.
I don't know.
I'm curious. I'm gonna poke my head around.
Okay, alright, put your head around, do a perception check.
This will only be a half party kill. Not a
10.
full party.
You've literally come up to the corner and you're peeking your head around, and you can tell that like everybody is standing around like looking at each other, expecting somebody else to pick whatever this is up. They haven't come quite to blows yet. You can definitely tell that there is the workings of who exactly in this group is going to carry it.
These guys are pretty dumb. I think that they'll start fighting each other, and then we can just like come in and be like, oh, loud noises.
Wait, are you good at making a fake voice and making people think that they're making the fake voice?
At this time you arrive at the corner.
I'm pretty loud. That's what I've got going on.
So maybe if it echoes loud enough, they'll think one of them shouted it.
Ooh, I can get that.
Link, you have been by yourself the past hour as Cole literally went storming off about 5 minutes after Buttercup said, "I'll be right back. I'm going to go check on Lucifer."
So it's still been an hour.
So Buttercup decided to go check on Lucifer. Cole looks at you. I don't even know you. I'm going to go find everybody else.
Okay.
Just wait. Stay. Kitty, stay. And he turns and walks away.
So, not too long after that, I'm going to be shaped into Lucky and just trot off down the hallway.
Are you
Go find
trying to
people.
go any particular direction?
I'm gonna go just try to find where my people went, because they
Do a
helped me out
perception
little
check
bit.
with advantage. We're gonna say use your keen. Does the cat have keen
It
senses?
sure does. Advantage on wisdom that rely on smell.
Yes, your cat sense of smell.
Two of
Where's
us
the
smell.
tuna?
Two of us smell pretty bad.
So that's a modified 20.
You think that you can follow their trail easy enough.
Okay.
The one that just insulted you did go a different direction.
I followed the majority of the party. So that's all. I don't want to deal with that. Do I smell Princess Buttercup at all on the way?
You just begin to leave the room that you were in. You didn't pick up her scent on the wind or anything like that, but you do smell a very powerful fragrance and hear somebody walking down the hallway towards you.
Aromatic.
Very, very lively, whistling to him or herself,
So
walking down the hallway away from Buttercup.
Themselves?
Themselves.
I would like to do and like twist around their legs a little bit.
Lucifer,
And just-
white cat has
No, my
well,
black cat, I'm a black cat.
Okay, okay.
Sorry, that was
all right. Well, do you have dark vision, right? So you can.
120 feet.
Yeah, unfortunately, you can only
You
see in shades of black and white, so you would see a dark black cat just come up to you and start rubbing on your legs.
and purring. Because you're singing.
Pick it up. Keep walking.
You can let-
Where are we going?
he seems to be going the same direction that you were going anyway.
Fantastic. Let's go.
Okay.
And I feel like happily.
Just Heather.
Okay. Os, Og, and Pink Eye.
Can I poke my head around too and see what
Do
I
you
see?
have your light source?
Oh, I suppose I did. But
It's
when I
like-
catch up to these guys, I could ask them, hey, what's
There's
happening?
2 ogres, some bugbears, and 6 orcs, and a something, and they're mad at each other, and one of them has to pick it up, but they don't want to pick it up. And so I'm going to tell them
to get moving.
that they should be mad at each other, but I don't know how to. I'm bad at fake voice.
You pick up, you orcs.
If I can't see them, I can't do anything about it. I can't help.
Another voice comes from down the hallway. Listen, you guys, ogres, you, Ock, Bok, pick the dang thing up and let's get out of here. They're waiting on us right now. If we don't meet them within the next 10 minutes, then they're going to come looking for us.
And this is all in common.
Yes.
We're hearing that.
Do an insight.
Oh, 18.
Oh.
Clearly, there are more behind them. You just couldn't see them. They are approaching your direction.
Are you gonna take that Bok? He's a fucking asshole. Don't listen to him.
All right. What are you saying then?
Common.
All right. And you're not trying to necessarily hide where
I'm
you're
around the
coming
corner.
from. Yeah.
I'm just shouting it from
So
there.
you're like trying to throw your voice?
No, I'm just shouting it.
You hear a who say Bok dumb?
Ox said back, dummy!
On guard! Ahead! Fan out! What? You say, squishy one? I said there's someone ahead, you big, dumb ogre.
Okay!
Bark not, dumb. You hear this loud bzzz. Box of mint, box of mint, box of mint.
Box of mitts?
They are approaching your direction. You can hear the sounds of at least a dozen coming now.
Back off.
Okay.
Cover my light and grab a shoulder.
Okay. You guys are gonna start running.
Sure. Back off and somewhere.
All right. Ahead, the corridor splits to two different directions. You can go to the left, or you can keep going straight. To the left is the area which you just came from, where your party encountered the fight, and the group split up.
I can't see.
That way, left!
Okay.
Or straight. This is your options, pretty much. All right.
There's another 90
Lucifer, something is coming down the hallway, and something's coming down the hallway fast and noisy, and
Can I see them?
you can hear them before you can see them.
Can I
Both of
know who they
them.
are, though?
I'm gonna flatten up.
Bach
this
and
one.
Bach need to grow a pair. Maybe
So,
they can share.
with your 120-foot vision, you begin to see them. They have come around the corner, and they seem to be like in a hurry.
Oh,
The
you
three of
recognize
them.
them, we're good.
Where are you guys going?
Oh, there's some ogres and some bugbears and 6 orcs and a fuzzy thing that they're carrying, and they're coming down this hallway because they heard me.
I'm ready
And
to,
me.
Did we take 6 orcs?
Do nature.
We're pretty weak. Maybe.
Maybe.
I can take anything. 2.
What do you mean by
3.
that?
3. It's a 3.
Okay. Did you say ogres?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did.
Okay. Ogres could probably kick the crap out of you guys right this moment in time. And, yeah, dealing with more than one and other things is not necessarily
How
a...
many ogres?
Like
I heard a couple.
like a couple?
Bach, and
Handfuls.
Ock, and maybe another one.
Have we
Or
gone around
like-
a few
like this
corners?
mix.
You have
Alright,
gone.
so I let the light out again.
Okay, do a
But-
perception check,
I
boss.
see.
Yeah, like a bunch. Like grapes.
13.
Or cherries.
You don't hear the sounds of like pursuit, hot on your heels, or anything like that. It's fairly quiet back the way you came, but you guys did basically dash the whole way here. So you,
Seems they went another way.
Awesome.
Maybe they went straight when we turned.
We turned.
I mean,
In the dark.
I know it's dark, but like, do you not have a sense of direction?
None.
What way is south?
Do you know where south is?
Underground, I have no idea.
That's nice.
the lizard man just points up and like shrugs.
Probably.
Go up and down. And if we're outside, I can find my way around.
So you guys are in the middle of a hallway, close to where you last were. The room is where you fought the beholder zombie.
You didn't kill Buttercup, did you?
No.
Because she disappeared, now you're here.
She's occupied.
I heard a little louder.
Like octopus pie?
What do
She's
you guys? What do you guys want to do?
She's resting.
Well,
That's
confuse
what we need.
chatter is fun and such, but I can kill like 2 orcs before it starts to get tedious.
Yeah, I still have blood on me.
You always have blood on you. What is
It's
going?
different how?
Yeah, exactly.
More blood that's mine.
Oh, okay, that's different.
Were you fighting something?
Okay, so
there
I want
was
you to point out something.
a
You have
barbarian
one
lady
in cat form that
and
can't
bunch of
speak,
dudes
and
and
a lot of idiots in your party, so you're gonna have to start making decisions, okay?
Okay.
Alright.
I'm gonna un-V shape.
In her arms?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't wanna get down or
Sure.
anything. Oh, okay.
These shapes
Yeah,
are
you're not. The person that you just V-shaped out of looks really, really frightened of you.
These stay expected.
I know, I don't know why I erased it. And then I'll help you cure wounds.
At least one for you. 7.
And
7 heal.
Oh,
and 4.
You're gonna address the fact that you just scared the crap out of the person who was holding you?
She knows me.
No, she doesn't. You've never met.
I've never met you.
You just met me, I was a cat. Now I'm a cat still. Hi, I'm Link.
Lucifer? No,
Oh.
Oh, Cherie!
she turned into a giant kitty after being a little kitty, and I threw her an eyeball, and then she like scratched the eyeball,
For one
and then
damage.
reached into a hole and was scratching people in the hole,
Mhm.
and
And then I was a really big cat, and then somebody turned me into a giant cat somehow, but I think that guy's gone anyway, so it's not a big deal. And now I am always a cat.
Link. I like that.
I'll be a cat more often. Damn it, she did it.
where are we going? There's like ogres down
What
there.
happened
They
the
go-
other way? I heard about ogres and
They
stuff.
smush people.
Oh, okay.
Wait, ogres or orcs?
Both.
Both.
Just that?
And some.
Well, then we should go
Buggy
the opposite
bears.
direction.
Yeah,
of
let's
wherever
go
they
the
were.
other way then.
We
Yes.
were, we were in the process of doing that.
Yeah.
Well, I think we just ended up in
Well.
this like dead end hallway thing that was where we were before.
Hear those.
I'm not sure if we're in the dead end or not.
That was
but I
the
think
people
this-
that
There was a door out of the room in which you fought the beholder zombie, but you guys did not go through that door. There was a room adjacent to it that the barbarians came racing out of, and so you didn't have much of a chance
That's not the
to.
one with the portal to.
No, that is not the one.
There
There is a completely different
Full of
door.
Weapons and full of
Yeah, there is a completely different door that,
Yeah.
that was,
Check out the rest of your weapon room. Okay.
yeah.
Could you find your way back to this room? We could keep exploring.
Hey, yeah, I probably could.
Great, I'll follow you.
Great, can I find this one?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean,
I would use some rest
Well,
if we can.
what we can do is we can go back to the room where we fought the beholder, maybe go back to the room with the, weapons, and nap there. It's probably safer to be surrounded by weapons.
Room with weapons?
Yeah, they weren't useful, they were all rusted up, but, you know, it'd be a good place to sleep at least.
So with the thing with the eyeball, if you dig the eyeball out of the hole in the head, and maybe you sleep in it.
Yeah, the green grass grows all around, the green grass grows all around.
Disgusting.
Can I try to find, the place that where the weapons were? that
yeah, yes, with ease you can lead the party back to
Oh,
the
yes.
secret room where the weapons had been dilapidated and just taken over by time. You arrive there, let me see if they are going to manage, okay. They go straight when you guys go left, because I rolled a natural 1.
Great.
So,
We'll just have to deal with them later, it's
Would
fine.
still take the first watch of however long we're going. As
Sounds
a
like we
pretty
need a,
okay.
like a rest, like this is probably,
I
or do
can
we need like a
watch.
short, yeah, you're totally fine.
alright, so you guys can receive the benefits of a long rest.
Oh, sweet.
I can tell, she's back.
Nowhere near as hard as Barovia.
Well, you're in a pretty secure location. It's a secret room off of a side passage, so yeah.
With
Oh, that's
people
true.
watching and
That's
stuff.
a good room.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's like a dozen rolls with only one number coming up high, and then I rolled to see whether or not they would find it, and I rolled another natural 1. So whatever it was, they had no idea you were there, so it's gone.
I heard a voice.
Something passed by.
Something passed by, and you don't even know it.
I heard something on
Must have been
Wait,
the
the last
wind.
time you were here, I wasn't wearing a hat, was I?
No, wait, no, you put it on because Will was the one that decided you were a certain color. And
Yeah.
so.
Oh, yeah. So you, yeah.
Yeah.
I still look
You
like
were
that.
here.
We don't have the hat now, by the way.
No, yeah, that's a different hat.
Yeah.
My hat, which is now I'm green again, I'm assuming.
It changes with the will of the DM. The will of the DM.
Whoa.
Hey! That was not psychic damage. Don't do that to me.
We don't have the special hat that we've been passing around the
The
party.
you hat.
Yes.
Actually, Fabio, curly hair, blonde, short, muscular, but scrawny, like 20-year-old. That's what you look like today.
Cool.
Try different looks.
What?
He doesn't know he looks like
Never
that.
mind.
He changed overnight?
Yes. Yes, he did. He still smells the
I
same.
don't know. The hide's still the same. So you have my tattoo.
I can fix that.
No, don't touch it.
Yes,
I
there
might
still
feel
is.
hard.
There still is the pink eye, although it's a lot neater.
It's almost
Neater.
like
Oh.
it's perfect.
Yes, exactly.
Perfect.
Yes, exactly.
From his scrawny muscular body.
Yes. He's a little ripped, but you know he's lean.
Lean and ripped.
All right, what do you guys want to do after taking
Yes,
a long
listen.
rest in the dilapidated weapons room?
We should find some giant rats to ride.
First drink of the soda nearly went on the microphone.
You're right, Pink Eye. We should. How do you suppose we do that?
We go to the sewers.
I don't know where those are here, do you?
No.
Okay, well, we can't do that then. But once we get to sewers, we'll find some.
Are
Yeah.
these
Okay.
not sewers?
We're not in the sewers, no.
No,
No, it's not wet. Well, sometimes
You
it's
would
wet, but it's
never-
not all the way wet.
you would never find me in a sewer.
You know
Good.
that.
So I would find her in a sewer. You wouldn't. Him, thing,
Yeah.
person.
Person.
Yeah, what do we
Flushy.
see?
Yeah, what did it?
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Just show the meeting.
There you go. That's exactly what you see.
See a
Pass it around.
passenger, right?
Well then.
No.
You wouldn't know that, right?
No. Oh, that's right.
They don't show all the time. Only when I get
With a
angry.
staff?
Only
Yes.
when I'm angry.
Only when I'm angry.
Alright, go back.
Or
So-
you could go up the stairs and clean house.
Look at the cat on here.
There was besides the big guys that we found, there was also someone that can do zappity zaps, so
Yeah.
not too keen on playing games like that if we don't have a fancy hat.
Did you know what the big bad guys were doing?
They were carrying a thing.
Well, not carrying a thing, they were trying to figure out who
Which
was
is it?
They were in the process of
carrying. All of
Okay.
No, you carry it.
Okay, yeah, basically. Okay, so in the pecking order
Yes.
of greenskins,
Yes.
there's big dumb guys,
Yes.
me and Pink Eye,
Okay.
and then ones that have brains to tell big dumb guys to move stuff.
Okay, so you're in the middle.
Yeah, so there was some middle people, they had the muscle, but they were too stupid to actually pick up the thing, whatever
Okay.
it is, and then
No,
boss
they just
men
didn't wanna.
Hmm?
They didn't wanna. It's not that they couldn't.
Yeah, jeez.
couldn't and wanna kind of the same for big guys.
So anyways,
But anyway, boss man does the zappity zap. I don't know if they actually picked up the thing or not. We
it
kind
might
of
still be there.
ran
Although we
away.
did sleep for a while, so maybe it's not there anymore.
We moved away.
The dark figure that had been
Yeah,
lingering
well,
with
I
you
mean-
guys moved away while this discussion was taking place and walked over to the door. So,
Are you leaving?
what was
I
your
don't see
perception?
you. Do I see you? Maybe I see you.
Yeah, no, you guys see you or
Okay.
it, whatever. See them.
Him.
They.
Him.
He has walked over to the door. He has walked over to the door in the room.
Okay.
Where are you going?
Away from this discussion.
Why?
It's pointless.
That's probably true. I was just asking if it was still there. But
I have some points in my bag.
Same.
But those aren't points.
Yes,
Yeah, but that
I
was.
add a point to the discussion.
Ah.
See, look it. And I hold the dagger.
What do you see over there? You're just leaving?
Nothing.
Are you,
Let's
are
just
you
go.
regretting being here? You can
No,
come back for us.
no.
Okay.
I'm regretting not bringing anything to drink, but no, I'm good.
I did
Do you want a
not
point?
hear you, I'm sorry.
I'm fine, thank you.
You can keep the points for now.
Okay.
All right. 10-foot wide, 10-foot tall, but ahead you can make out the fact that the ceiling is quite a bit higher. The wall to the left-hand side stays consistent for 40 feet, and you make out another door ahead of you. To your right, you know the room opens up wider, about 20 feet wide.
Door ahead or down the hall?
Are you back right now?
We should
I just
Check.
opened the door.
Oh, you opened the door, okay. If I remember correctly,
I'm gonna try and slip
this
past.
room was where we
Okay.
had the battle, so I think if you go ahead or to the, like, that way, those are the doors that we haven't gone to yet. Accurately, I tell you this, because I remember exactly what it was.
I
Sure.
start going the second direction.
The second direction?
The second direction.
Alright, so Pink Eye, you move ahead 10 feet, and you have come into a 30-foot high ceiling, 20-foot wide. Okay? What you can make out, there is dim red light throughout this entire hallway. It's a massively long hallway, over 200 feet long, 20 feet wide, 30 feet tall. It's sort of echoey. Are you guys going to follow him in there?
Yes.
Alright, do a perception check.
Was the echo that he just caught?
Yes, it
17.
Alright, you have moved about 30 feet into the hallway itself. When you can make out some shapes way down at the other end of the hallway.
That's how we die.
What kind of shapes?
You aren't entirely sure, honestly. You're only 30 feet into this 200-foot long hallway.
Ugly rhombus! Look!
It looks like
Do you know what a rhombus is?
something, it looks like something at the end of the hallway pointed in your direction.
Yes.
My heartbeat.
Is that what normal for you?
That one's a minute.
Oh.
Freaks me out.
Does it look like the door will close behind us? Like, is there like a slab, a cut in the ceiling?
You are 30 foot down the hallway, you can't see the door anymore, it's around the corner from
Oh.
you.
I want to go back that direction and look and see if
Okay.
there's something that seals off.
As you come back that way, your party is just kind of standing in that 10-foot square, door's still open. Do a perception check.
14.
Clear, there's no mechanisms of any sort. If anything is going to cause this door to slam shut, it's going to be magical in nature, which poor little Gobbo is going to be all like, "What's this happen?"
Something.
Admiring the
Ugly
architecture.
rhombus.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Why did you say it?
Because
What are you looking at the door for?
there's a shape, but it was pointed at me, and I want to make sure I didn't get smushed without a way out.
Did it look like a shape that could smush you?
If you had
It
a
was
way
pointed
out,
my
it
way.
wouldn't matter if you got smooshed.
Did it point like an arrow, or did it point like a tank? What are we talking about here?
You definitely saw the gleam of a metal point. It does bring to mind an arrow. But being a goblin, your arrows are typically
Serrated.
small. You would suspect that this particular point would probably be the size of Og.
Oh, it's big, pointy, throws it far.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, so like a balliste.
Oh,
Do a
I don't
d20
dance,
plus
I'm
your
sorry.
do a d20 plus your intelligence modifier.
So minus your intelligence.
Yeah.
No, I have a 0. That's a 19.
Hey!
19.
That's what you get.
So
What do you
it
want it
looks-
to mean?
It looks like somebody went like this.
Yeah,
A giant.
a balliste.
I don't dance.
I went to war for this! Okay, so there's probably a pressure plate or something. It fires the balliste, it really messes up your day if you get hit by it.
Yeah.
We should
so,
definitely fire the dancers.
Sounds painful.
You should go first because you're shorter.
I can be a cat and I would trigger pressure plate.
Hey, there you go. And you could let us know where they are, and I can getting them maybe?
That's a
Yeah,
back save.
just come for me if they kill me, okay?
That's a back save for us.
Obviously.
Do you
Because my
know what a
tiny
ballista
cat form has
is?
very little hit points.
Well, I just told her it's a dancer.
Okay, I.
I should have died more. I should have died more.
I can help with that.
As lucky.
In the war.
I'm gonna head down the hallway.
So there are
Alright,
bigger
so
things.
you're
that
wild
haven't killed
shape
me yet.
into lucky.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna head down the hallway. I'm gonna be very sneakily looking for pressure plates.
You're going to
just in
be
case.
sneakily looking for pressure points.
As a kitty cat.
As a kitty cat of tiny size.
Okay. Alright. You get 30 feet down the hallway, doing just fine and having a good old time. I don't have enough map, unfortunately, to draw
Just
200
make a
foot.
whole wall of whiteboard.
Yeah, I should do that. Actually, just grid it the heck out,
Yeah.
make it a whiteboard. I can totally do that if I was rich. Then do a perception check at 50 feet away, or 50 feet down the hall. So not quite to your full movement.
Do I have advantage because it's realized on small or is this not?
This is sight. This is on sight.
Fantastic. That would be an 11. My passive perception is higher than my current roll that I just did.
Well, that makes you aware of your surroundings, like
Right.
the floor's gonna fall out from
It's-
underneath you,
it's
something's
11.
hiding, but
Yeah.
yeah.
11.
Alright. You are now 60 feet down the hallway. Nothing has happened. You continue to get closer. Is everybody just gonna wait
I was
back
gonna
there?
say I wanna follow 30 feet behind it.
30 feet behind you, okay. So you're gonna come down the hallway 30 feet.
Yeah,
Alright.
and keep pace with her at 30 feet, basically.
Okay.
When the cat stops, she stops. And
Yes.
Things like that.
Well, watch as much of this as I can with my ear.
Okay. Which is.
For a long time.
Boy, I might need sands. Alright, we're gonna roll initiative. That's gonna happen, unfortunately.
I was unaware
Woo!
you followed me, and so I walk a little faster than you do, but we'll figure it out.
No, it's fine.
I'm sure
Yeah,
I'll
what is
follow
your
behind
speed?
you.
30.
40.
Okay, watch her speed.
Look like this. So
Yeah, I meant Grace's, what
Okay,
is your speed?
40 speed.
40, and I know hers is 30. Well, you're dashing then basically to keep up. Okay. Alright, so, let's see. We're gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 is going to be Link. And then, Lucifer is going to be right there. Is anybody else, following?
I was staring at his mirror, asking if I
Okay,
could have it.
alright, Oz, you're still back around the corner?
Not to look through.
Who all went up? Lucifer and the cat. Huh?
Correct, so far.
Everyone's
So,
around the corner. I'm waiting for them to report back.
35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, give me 35 more feet to the hallway.
Okay.
So, plus 35 feet is Og and Pink Eye and Os. But you guys are gonna be that way. Alright. You have a loud ka-thunk sound.
Shit.
Listing!
Good thing we're around the corner.
You've got number 1 and number 2 at the end of the hallway. It has fired upon Lucifer Morningstar. So it's going to be 12 to hit. Does that hit?
I didn't declare major racial, yes.
Oh, that's gonna suck. Yeah, that is going to be 14 points of fire damage. So you, the cat, heard this ka-thunk and watch this flaming arrow just shoot over your head behind you and thump right into Lucifer.
I do the scared
You
cat thing where
do
my back
a
hurts.
perception check.
Yeah, I don't make the noises, I'm still scared, but
Hey. 19.
19. You watch the arc in the mirror and thud into your pal down there. And
Flaming ballista! Crap! Who the hell puts siege weapons down here?
alright. I've got
see.
to roll my initiative for
And that hallway is all lit with red, you said?
It is dimly lit area. Yes, it is absolutely dimly lit area. Oh, that's a terrific initiative for that. Alright, Odd, what did you get?
10.
Sweet pink eye.
Modified 20.
By 20, Os, 3,
Yeah.
Link,
11.
and Lucifer.
7. Hello.
17.
For
Alright.
ballista in the chest.
That. Alright. Ballista number 1 is the one that fired at you, Lucifer. That caused initiative to go off. However, Ballista 2, it is also programmed to do the exact same thing at the exact same time, so the thud bolt goes off. Yeah, it fires out, arcs about 5 feet, and then crashes into the ground. You see flames kind of flare up, and then the whole thing gets consumed. Alright, that brings up Pink Eye.
I think they're
Fire dancers that way! Get them!
No.
Dancers are stupid! Then I start sprinting. Alright, so your normal movement speed is 40, right? Which puts you
I'm dashing.
on the map here. So
Left side of the hallway.
Every fucking time.
I'm gonna
Okay.
cut across it as I go.
Okay. 40,
Yeah.
45, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
Mm-hmm.
That is Pink Eye's action to dash. Anything else?
Nope. I'm not a rogue, so I can't.
Did you get mad?
No.
Okay, not yet.
Why would I be mad?
Because you said they were stupid.
Yeah, I'm calling them stupid.
Alright. Lucifer Morningstar, you are next.
Me turn.
Let's see. Where's Pink Eye? Pink Eye is here. And then it goes Lucifer Morningstar there. Sorry, I was going to use these guys as my indication of that. It's going to go Og, and then it's going to go me, and then it's going to go for Ox.
Should be a few steps.
Alright, kind of combat order for you guys. So, Link, it's in my back, or my back. What do you want to do, Link?
I, the cat,
Yes, you are a
I'm
cat.
gonna continue forward.
You're going to continue forward. 40 feet?
Well, no, I can go, yeah, I wanna, let's go 40.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
What do I see when I'm 40 feet up?
You see two, look like crossbows that have been mounted on 4 legs.
Okay.
The one on the right-hand side and starts walking forward.
Okay.
The one on the left-hand side begins to shift and look like it's going to start walking forward
Okay.
too.
Then I'm gonna go back.
You're going to go back with your action
do
to
some recon. Yep.
dash and
Go back to
5,
40
10,
feet.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Okay.
Okay.
Anything else?
Nope.
Alright, that brings up Og the Ugly, who just walked away from the table.
Oh, good. Yeah, that's a pretty good indication of what Og's gonna do. He's gonna get a dodge action because he knows not to fuck around with ballista.
Okay, so you're just staying back there?
Like, I'm not taking any chances.
Not until I can do something when I take those chances.
Lucifer, did you do your turn?
Me turn.
Mage armor? You didn't move?
No.
Okay. My turn. The ballista have a walking speed of that. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. The ballista is going to walk forward like that. And And then, so that puts both Pink Eye and Lucifer in the thing. Number 1 is going to shoot at the original target. Number 2 is going to shoot at the new guy. Neat. So number 1 is shooting at Lucifer Morningstar. Does a 13 hit you? Okay, then at Pink Eye, does a 23 hit you?
I guess.
You guess? If I got it, huh?
It's ridiculous, it's like a shield, I forgot.
If I'm really D10. Alright, 3d10. That's going to be 17 points of fire damage.
Ooh. Toasted.
Alright, that's my turn, which brings up Os.
35 feet back. Far distance. I will poke around the corner to see what's happening.
Pink Eye is on fire.
But with him sitting back where he's at,
Woo!
with Og staying back there, I'm going to kind of stay back a little bit too. So
Okay.
I'm just standing around the corner,
Okay.
watching what's happening down there.
Okay.
I'm not moving.
That brings up Pink Eye.
I don't know how to fight crossbows.
Pink Eye is gonna fight them no matter what. So.
Whether or not he knows how.
Start figuring out a way
So-
to help.
Okay. How far off are they right now?
5. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 feet.
Neat. So I'm going to run towards it, and then take my dash action, and continue to run towards it. And as I get up to it, I'm going to use my bonus action from my charger feat, which has come in handy for like the 3rd time this whole campaign, to make a extra painful swingy swag.
But shield hit. That's number 2. Okay, go for it.
It's not a shield, it's a battle axe.
Oh, I thought it was. Okay.
Yeah. I'm not using the shove one, because the shove, I have to take the shove action. and-
Charger feet.
Yeah.
Different things.
Does a 17 hit?
17 does hit.
Neat. So it's this plus 3 plus, no, plus 8. This plus 8. 10 points of slashing damage.
10 points of slashing damage. A good chunk of wood come out of the center beam right in front of it, and it whack! Yeah, it looked like it took all of that. Alright, I know she's a little distracted with kiddos, but Lucifer Morningstar. What are you doing, Xander?
Communicator.
Lucifer Morningstar. Now that I've protected myself a little bit.
Yep.
I am going to
They come into the room and come to
use this.
Sorry, not sorry.
10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85 feet below.
I'm gonna move 30 feet down.
30 feet.
So I can start getting in the range for
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Put you right in front of the small black cat in the hallway.
Okay, that's good. That's technically. Sounds like me.
Okay.
And I'm gonna do Scorching Ray.
Scorching Ray, roll to hit. Which one are you aiming at? Left or right? Number one. Okay.
That is 19.
19 points. Armor class 6, yes.
Okay. Second,
Yeah.
I just got to
that is 11.
It's gonna miss.
And 16.
16 hits.
Okay. So
2, so 46.
So don't get your hopes up too high. It's gonna be
yeah. 16.
16 points of fire damage to that one. Takes it down to that. Okay. After that brings up Link.
I action,
Okay.
drop out of lefty,
Alright, into your
Bonus action.
okay.
Become Liger the Tiger.
Light of the tiger. Alright, so now you are a large size category
Thanks.
LI.
Yep.
Now what?
Move forward 40 feet in the number one's
5,
face.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Yep.
Woo!
Ding-a-ding.
Yep. Now,
Okay.
because I used my action to unwild shape and my bonus action to wild shape, I believe that's my turn.
Yeah.
I'll have
Cool.
to double check to see if I can go straight from one to the other, but I'm not gonna work on it right now.
Way down here.
Alrighty.
Well, I roar in its face. But
Hey. Alright, the cat is covered. Now we move. I'm going to sprint. So I'll use dash as my action, and then
rather than
aggressive
when you're,
to move 90 feet towards number.
Alright, 35 minus 90. Grayce, 35
I'm
minus
sorry?
90.
35 minus 9, is that what you
90
asked me?
minus 35. Sorry, possibly.
Yeah, 55.
55. 5,
Good job, Sam.
and
I
10,
wasn't listening.
20, 30, 40, 50, puts Og here. Okay. Bonus action and action both consumed, unfortunately, to do so.
Yep.
However, it is, yeah, they have reloaded their chambers, and yeah, both of them. The one on this side has 3 burnt marks along the huge wooden beam in front of it. This one here is missing a chunk out of the bottom section of it.
This would be perfect for the treasure room.
So, number 1 is going to take a shot at Link in its face, but
Yeah.
unfortunately,
But
I don't know that it can fire a magic bolt at a target it can perceive.
It doesn't have
That it doesn't.
eyes.
No, it's this weird animated thing. It's
Well,
not a ranged attack.
Deceive me. It was a very ranged attack just a second ago,
I know, but the way this thing is stated in this
Very
book,
far.
it's just literally it can. It's
but.
not.
Well, I'm right in its face, so even if it was.
That's a modified 20.
That hits.
Hits
It's
you.
in the book, it's not the monsters manual, so that's definitely.
Yeah, it's one of Hallister's contraptions. So,
Yeah.
wow, that's going to be 7 points of fire damage.
Nice.
So it's roll now. That went over by Grayce behind her. All right, then the other one is going to try to shoot Pink Eye in his face. Does a 17 hit you? No. Sweet. And then that brings up Oss, who is down in the hallway all by himself.
Yeah. One quick glance to make sure there's no one coming up behind us.
Perception.
And then move as far as I can.
Wasn't very quick.
19.
Yeah, that's clear behind
Clear
you.
behind us.
Yeah.
Where
slam the door shut.
5 feet. All right, there was a door. Okay.
Yeah.
So I get within 5 feet of the map. What's my range then?
So if you move, from here?
Yeah.
Oh gosh, I don't know, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20.
Oh.
Here you are.
It was 25, wasn't it?
Yeah. It's actually 130.
30, so another 20 feet. What's the, real quick. Oh yeah. I'm gonna drop a fireball behind them. 150 feet.
Drop a fireball behind them. Okay. So number 1 has to make a dexterity saving throw. That's going to be an absolute failure. Number 2 is going to make a dexterity saving throw. 16. So
I'm not
number
gonna
2.
list fire over my.
Well, always a lot brighter now, and warmer for a minute or 2. 8d6 fire damage and a 3rd level spell slot. So here it comes.
This is it flying down the wall.
Yeah.
I heard it.
Oh.
Could have been worse.
Rubble begins to fall on each one of you from the ceiling.
31.
31 points of damage. Wow. Okay, Lyra, the one in front of you is just instantly like splittered and burning. Two of the back legs are completely gone. It is like trying to hold itself up only on its front legs, and
Is
it's
it
like
mostly dead or just dead?
mostly dead.
Also, I'm not Lyra right now.
Oh,
but
no, that
I
was
understand why you're
26,
calling
sorry.
that.
Thank you.
I'm like Lyra's on
I
side.
did that 5
Oh,
twice.
Okay.
It was 26, not
The
31.
L.
I'm
Mhm.
sorry.
And the other one takes 15.
Well, it was 26, not 31, sorry.
Well,
I added
it's
wrong.
not as bad as it was a second ago.
Suddenly it looks
It,
better.
yeah, it
Not much
fixes
better.
itself a tiny
And
bit.
anything flammable lights on fire?
I'm
I completely understand your point of view with that. However,
They are throwing
Firing
flaming
here.
bolts.
Yeah, I know. I was thinking.
yeah, and half of 26 is 13 points of damage to the other one, which puts it at that. Okay. Yeah, these things are not caught on fire. So, there is Pink Eye's turn.
Yeah,
next.
these are larges, correct?
These are large.
As a small, can I scurry my way underneath them? We had this discussion.
It is difficult terrain for you.
That is fine.
So that's 10, 20, 25 feet of your movement?
Yep.
Okay.
Is there a string for the bow, or is it look
Do
like
a perception check now that you are on the back side of this thing.
that's a big fat 6.
Big fat 6. Yes, that is the string for it.
I'm gonna start swinging. Not at that specifically, just swinging.
You're not aiming for
Like
the
on a
string
playground?
specifically?
Well, it's like,
You can see it and it's within reach.
I actually purposely don't want to break it because I want to put it in the treasure room.
You would.
Okay, roll to hit.
If
If you're just gonna
before
wildly
that,
swing,
I'm raging.
okay. If you're just gonna wildly swing, then I'm gonna.
Just whoom, whoom.
Okay.
Sure, we'll go reckless. There doesn't seem a reason not to.
Okay.
It's pointed the other way anyways.
Looks like an 18.
And that is 12.
Ah, that misses.
That's a natural 20 though.
Hey!
Okay.
With a 1.
Plus 1 and a 20.
Polar opposites. I'm gonna add my fury, the small to this one, because I don't like it.
Okay.
So that is this plus 5.
Okay.
Oh! So that 19? No, not 19.
Thanks. Sorry about
It's fine.
26.
26. Okay. Your second chop comes down right where the string is. Your axe and your hands continue to pass through it. You take 16 points of fire damage as you realize that it's not an actual string, but like a string of fire.
Oh. Neat.
But this particular ballista is now leaning on its side, only one leg holding it up at a really funky angle.
Uh-huh.
And you can see there's smoke starting to come from the inside
And
of
there's
it
dolphins
itself.
climbing on it and like jumping up and down and pulling it with
It's like sparks of electricity are shooting out the back of it. Lucifer Morningstar.
Scorching it.
Scorching Ray. Okay.
Oh. So I hit once.
Which one are you aiming
The most busted up one.
at? The most
the
busted
godly
up
one.
one. That would be number
I'm
2.
probably blocking you from the others. Or I don't
Yeah,
see
it's
you
true.
8.
8. With that, the one on the left just crumbles down.
Just turn around.
That would have been awkward.
There's just pieces of wood and all kinds of things. You do see, as it like
Awesome powers.
the last bolt falls into place, the string itself like boom, and it just down the hallway and off to the side.
I
Good.
want that.
That brings up Link.
Claw. 17 to hit.
17 nails it.
I know.
Screechy scratch.
good. 12 points of slashing damage.
Dexterity saving throw.
Alright. I was hoping
Hold
you'd say that. I'm very good at dexterity as a cat. 13.
13. You smash it with your left paw, and it slams into the ground, and as it does so, the bolt in the chamber rolls into place, and it fooms out, and it just wickedly hits the wall, ricochets off the wall, and just smolders away. It's completely destroyed.
Yay, we did it.
The ballista is destroyed?
Both of them. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Both of them are gone.
Hold
You
the
are out
arrow
of
out
combat.
and heal myself.
There's no arrow. No actual remnants of an arrow.
No, okay.
No, it's more like it got consumed by the fire.
Well, I know, but I mean, alright. So there was an arrow.
Well, I'm going to heal myself.
Either way, healing is.
No, that's totally.
I'm just gonna start like patting down errant sparks on me.
Yeah.
Just
With my healing hands.
The machines start to crumble and like shrink upon themselves, and you can tell they're actually like disintegrating before your eyes.
Pinkai, did you fire the dancers?
well, I turn around and I start looking for dancers.
Okay. In the dimly lit hallway, you can't find any dancers, but at the end that they were guarding, it seems there is a door.
They're hiding in the room, and I start running at it.
I follow it.
Okay.
Kitty.
All right.
I'll follow.
You approach
We all
stone
left
door.
Now
She's
listen.
gonna come catch up
Do
to us.
perception.
Well, yeah, I was hoping I would have caught up.
Okay.
Yes,
Well,
you've
that's
caught
like-
up.
okay.
Well, I mean, you guys are officially out of combat,
Yeah.
so we're no longer restricted to the necessary action, bonus
Okay.
action, but 6.
No sense.
Oh, 7.
I was gonna be 17,
That's 6.
but I did this.
Did you see
Okay.
Well, you heard him.
his hair
Nothing.
against it?
Oh.
Nothing. Just silence.
Sounds like a heartbeat.
Yeah, exactly.
My blisters hurt. And then I started looking at the door, seeing if it looks like it's locked or trapped.
Investigation.
Can I like smell
You can smell me.
like
I'm
underneath
gonna
the
give
door?
him a cure.
Yeah, go ahead and do a perception at advantage.
I gave him a little bit of a cure.
They're both the same.
Yikes.
16.
You smell plants.
I still look
I'm a
like
druid, I love that.
Outside plants. With that high, you would specifically smell hops and barley.
Because I'm outside the door, I wouldn't want anybody to hear me.
And you are also an large sized cat,
Yes.
so you, she begins to
I-
purr
yeah, I
at
purr,
the door.
And I nudge at the door, and I nudge at Pink Guy, and I nudge at
Rubs
the door.
Exactly.
I rub on the door.
It's a modified 1 DM for my investigation.
It is. That's a door, Pink Eye.
I'm gonna jump onto the handle and just
I push
Sure
it
enough,
open.
it swings
Oh.
inward as
Oh, yeah.
she pushes it inward. There is a stone pillar in the middle of the room that has a ring of 6 copper spigots jutting out of it. They are 3 feet above the floor. Carved into the walls are 20 bas reliefs depicting drunken dwarves in different poses. One hand of each dwarf protrudes from the wall. 3 of these hands grasp copper tankards.
Anyone got a cup?
There's cups in the hands of the dwarves.
3 of them.
3 of them. And there's also a door on the other side of the room from where you came in.
The hops
Yes.
that I was smelling,
Correct.
was that from the fountain, or do I see
Yes,
these
it
plants?
is. It is coming from the fountain itself. There's
Yeah.
also the familiar stench of alcohol.
I'm definitely in the room now.
Well, unfortunately, she's not able to communicate that to you. She
But
would smell
I
it.
can't smell
Well, the door's open.
the smell of alcohol with the door
No,
open.
you guys cannot.
Oh.
Because it's inside the stone pillar.
I wish I wasn't the only one who was
Go in the
spelling
room
out
then,
speaking to
anyway.
animals.
What we can see in,
Yep.
have we gone in? Can you? which
That
door
is
are we
entirely-
in?
I am hanging it off the door handle.
I'm going in.
I'm gonna put the 3 cups right there, and then we'll put a stone pillar right in the middle of the room.
I guess take a really good look at the
Perception.
drunken dwarves all around the room, including especially the 3 with
I'm looking for alcohol.
21.
Do an investigation. You can see one of them standing on his head. His hand in this sort of shape, it would hold a cup, but there's no cup there. You can see another one that looks like he's in a very happy mood, holding one out. With a big old smile on his face. There's no cup in his hand. The dwarf on the right-hand side wall that has actually got a cup in his hand looks completely hammered, and the eyes are crossed, and the cup is in his hand. Looking around, it just seems like different states of drunkenness and different drunken poses that dwarves might do. There's no particular space between, like, how many are missing or anything like that. There's no pattern to it.
There's 9 spigots, you said?
6 spigots sticking out of the center pillar in the middle of the room. Okay, Lucifer, what is it?
16.
16. The 6 spigots sticking out of that pillar look remarkably like beer taps.
Fabulous. I'm gonna grab one of those cups.
Okay, which one?
And the one closest to the door.
The one closest to the door, okay.
Obviously.
Alright.
And try to pull it out so I can go.
It comes out.
Fabulous. Fear.
Roll initiative.
Alright. So you come over to the thing and nothing comes out.
What is the point of this room?
I'm gonna
There
hop down
are
from
6.
the door,
Try another.
because I've been like
Yeah.
jiggling the
I'm
handle
gonna work my way
uselessly.
around.
Okay. Going to the second one. Nothing.
I've got a mess kit. I'm gonna
Okay.
pull out the cup that's
Okay.
in the mess kit, and I'm gonna run over
Okay.
and try the one that's closest to the south wall.
The one that's closest to the
Yeah.
south wall. Okay.
I'm going to the door.
Who's in
on the
there?
other side
Okay.
to, in case this turns into like drink all the beer you want, like filling the room in a sense.
Squeeze
And
through the
next
door.
one.
Well, I'm in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I was looking at everything.
Alright, the next one, Lucifer moves over. You know, do an athletics. This one seems to be stuck.
Here comes.
God!
That was
You!
rusty.
Try this one.
Why?
Because I want a drink.
Move.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk over with my cup and try.
Okay. Do an athletics.
23.
23. It's actually a little tough for you, though it does eventually come through, and you hear this, but nothing else.
The next one.
Take that mug from the north wall.
Take the mug from the
I don't
north
know what
wall.
these guys are doing, but I'm
Okay.
gonna try to.
Okay. You take the mug off the wall.
I'm gonna go close the other ones that we've opened. The other spigots.
And I'll
Okay.
back up.
I'm gonna
Okay.
I'm gonna go back to the other one.
Alright, Lucifer, you've come over to the next one here.
Yeah.
Alright. And you, this one, it's missing 2 of the handles.
Can I use my crowbar?
Yeah, sure.
Cool.
Stick your crowbar up
I
against the
have
stone
one.
pillar itself, up against one of the metal things. Do an advantage athletics.
Hey! 19.
19.
I was really hoping it was
yeah.
gonna be terrible.
bling, 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 comes free, and it little teeny drop of liquid you can see forming at the end.
I'm gonna dive for
It
it.
doesn't fall. It
I'm gonna
actually
lick it.
back inside the thing.
Still gonna lick it.
Dive for it.
Well, I was
It
gonna
tastes
put the
like
cup out.
rust and iron and nastiness.
Oh, I think it'll-
Can I
Ah!
check the door?
Okay, do an investigation. Go.
Okay.
Got one more.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna check it.
Okay.
It's 5 total.
Alright.
Investigation.
5 total investigation. This is a door. Pink Eye, yourself, you turn the thing, and as you turn this thing, this green liquid comes out and just splashes all over you. You
Does it
take
smell like alcohol?
4 points of acid damage, and it smells completely profuse and
That looks tasty.
nasty. What are you gonna do? It has covered you basically, your 3/4 of your body, your upper body, and it's still burning.
Oh. I'm gonna do the shimmy shake and try and just dislodge it, I guess.
Alright, do an acrobatics.
Acrobatics. 22.
22. You manage to take another 10 points of damage, but you've shaggy dog style, like shaking it off. Okay, Link, Lucifer, Os, dexterity saving throws.
Yes, I was right there. Oh.
Ah! You take it.
22.
22, okay. What'd you get?
I have ruthless
One.
for the cat.
2. You both take 1 point of acid damage as little bits of it come flying over you guys. There's still some on you, Pink Eye.
I'm gonna prestidigitation. Just
Oh, that stings. That must really hurt then.
I'm
Are you okay?
I'm just gonna take my shirt straight off and like try and rub it along my head as I go.
Your shirt.
Wipe it
Yes.
off.
So like the
you
whole
get-
thing is just.
You grab the shirt and it comes away so easily, you realize that it's only like the front. The back is completely gone, eaten away by the acid itself. You can see the shirt shrinking.
I'm gonna just like.
As you are rubbing it onto your head itself, you take another 9 points of acid damage.
I am about to pass out.
prestidigitation.
It's not disappearing.
No, I'm about to go unconscious. So
I'll do
that's it.
Cure on him. and
There's
see if
nothing
it
else to
helps.
do.
Okay. You move up to him and cure him.
At least try that. He looks like he's about to pass out. 11.
Alright, so you're healed for 11. Where
know what
is
this
your
is?
backpack and your shield and your axe?
Shield and axe. I don't know.
Strapped into the back of your backpack? Or set them on the ground as you come in?
Dropped him.
I had jumped on the door, and I didn't say anything else other than I dug into my bag to get.
Yeah, you have to take your backpack off to get that out.
Yeah,
it's
so
probably
your
on the
backpack
ground.
is sitting over by Os, your sword and your shield are both safe. But however, your traveler's clothes or any clothes that you have are completely
So
disintegrated.
we have a naked,
Right this moment in time, anybody gonna do anything?
What, do I know what this is?
Do nature.
Yeah, I'm trying to help him, so.
7.
I'm going to.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's nice. Plus 0. 19.
19. This is green slime. It needs to be basically removed from him. Things like sunlight, any effect that cures disease, and any effect that deals cold, fire, or radiant damage destroys a patch of green slime.
Sunlight, not daylight.
Sunlight. Daylight, I believe, is sunlight itself. At the start of Pink Eye's turn, that's 5 points of acid damage.
And if I roll slime.
Roll to hit Pink Eye. No shield, Pink Eye.
That's 12.
It's almost dead, but yeah, worth it. Alright, help me keep track of time, please. Anything else? Anybody? Anybody?
Well,
Anybody?
I'm looking at a spell to see if it says it's considered sunlight, and I guess not, it's daylight. 60-foot radius sphere of light. It says it's bright light.
Do you have any cure disease, any effect that deals cold, fire, or radiant damage?
So I have lesser restoration.
I have those.
That cures diseases.
Are you gonna reach over and
Yeah,
cast?
I'll do that.
Alright. Contact with pink eye is going to deal 2 points of acid damage to Oz. And with lesser restoration, the patch of green slime shrinks down to a little spot on his head and then off.
I'm gonna fall over.
I will do a level
Test the door to see if it
3
was
cure on
locked.
him.
Yeah, it is not locked. No.
Here. I'm gonna do a
I'm gonna
level
brace the
3
door
cure.
in case we have visitors while.
I
Like
walk up to my
smart
party member at the door.
Okay.
Before you open it, can I smell anything? Or are you just gonna open it right now?
No, I'm bracing it in
Oh.
case
The
we have.
cat's kind of like nudged you a little bit and sniff it, do a perception disadvantage.
Maybe I won't eat your tail.
Ugh. Now
What
you're dressed like me.
22.
do you mean?
I'm just wearing a loincloth.
Wait for the interaction to go with. He's not wearing anything. You pick up the faint odor of decay.
Right next to the ear. Swell.
This is a bit strong.
I puff up a little bit and arch my back and black off a little bit. Yeah.
I'm
That
gonna,
good,
I'm gonna take a
Chill.
nap, guys.
If you
Cross
took a
cut.
tankard from the thing, it is worth 5 gold pieces.
Nice.
Yeah, but it's
Keep
just
it.
There's still one on
Tag-
the wall.
tankard from 2nd level of Undermountain. Is what you
Yeah.
call it.
Nice.
It is clearly dwarven in make.
Oh. How much gold?
5.
Yeah.
5. Not, no.
You're so funny.
Let me just erase clothes.
Sorry.
Hey,
The
pink
dungeon
guy.
hazard was green slime, and unless you remove it by certain means, it continues to persist. So.
We have
Here.
something else to
I
find for
actually
you.
have
A
a set
pickle
of fine
barrel.
clothing that I don't wear. Here's a shirt.
I'm wearing a
Nice
nightgown now?
Yes.
Yeah,
Like
it's a robe
Rossi.
and it's a
And
nightgown.
it's fine clothes, so it's like
Fine shirt.
nothing like
Yeah,
you've ever been
it's
used
a
to.
nightgown.
Or he doesn't
Yeah.
just take the
Or,
shirt and tie the arms around
you
his
don't
waist,
like?
and it's another loincloth.
If you don't like, you can have this. I have a pile of rags.
Which would you
I
prefer?
don't know why, but it's on
I have a
my
better
shirt.
idea. You get the pants.
Okay.
So I'm gonna take the pants, I'm gonna pull them up, and through the waist, so I'm gonna cut holes
Okay.
in the where the pockets go.
Do you have a belt
You
you
got
can like
belts
tie
around
around?
your neck.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
If you unzip the fly, you could still see the pink eye symbol. or unlash. Rather.
Fine clothing sans pants.
Yes.
Alright, what are you guys gonna
Fine
do now?
pants.
Fine pants shirt.
Fine pants and a
Fine
shirt.
pantsuit.
Fine pants.
Yeah. Well, now we don't need to find the pickle barrel, but.
Oh my
Bring a
god.
whole new definition to pantsuit.
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely.
Holy crap.
I'm gonna start rolling up the things.
Okay.
No trimming.
Like mid-thigh.
Yeah. What do you guys want to do?
So,
Oh, I can't
Kitty was sniffing at the door and now is backing away growling at it.
Yeah. You know when cats like smell something they don't like and then they go that, you know, like
Do an
the,
insight.
the snort. That's what I just
And a
did.
performance from.
Okay, I will perform. What is the? Hold on, I can tell myself. That's probably pretty That's a 3.
Okay. Kitty either needs to go potty or wants to go in there.
No potty.
Possibly
Never
a
had a
hairball,
pet
I don't
cat.
know.
I only eat them.
Yeah.
After gathering my things, I'm gonna jump. If there's a little pedestal that the
Tank pedestal.
Okay, well, I'm gonna take the blunt hand axe and just boom, 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 and then listen.
It's a.
There's tiny people in there. They have drums.
Wait, do the Morse code again. Let's figure out what that meant.
You're sitting between someone that likes cats and someone that
it in my little bit.
Ready?
I'd rather have this
Heavy
version.
crossbow.
Okay. Alright, ready to heavy crossbow. Open the door. It's a 10-foot wide, 10-foot tall hallway, and you can make out another door. The scent of undeath has gotten a lot stronger since they opened this door.
But I don't see any source of that in this.
It's only 10 foot deep, 10 foot wide.
Okay.
So it's literally a 10-foot square.
Oh, so it's me wide.
Huh?
This is big
Yeah.
enough for me.
Yeah.
Okay.
You and nobody else in that room, speaking of which.
Okay. Well, if Og's been in, then I don't think I can also go in.
Door
Yeah.
and door.
It's a good door.
We'll go check the far
There's
side
lots in
door.
there.
Far side door. Alright, do a perception
Yeah.
check.
It smells like death and decay, but you don't know that because I didn't cast speak with anyone on anybody before I
Eight.
changed.
Okay. It does not look trash.
Well,
Just checking the door
door.
cracks. Because we're definitely all rogues here now. We had two at one time.
You did. Carry on. I'm waiting for you guys to tell me what you do.
We were looking at
we'll
what you're doing.
keep the crossbow on my shoulder and push
I'm
the
gonna walk in the
door.
room.
Behind him?
Yeah.
Okay.
I wait in the dwarven acid chamber of death.
And
For-
the acid chamber of death.
Yes, for a place where I can't come in. So I can't walk in through. Oh, I can't walk through the door at all. Damn it.
You could squeeze through.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Why not? I'm drawing a great big Lego brick, everybody.
Hey!
Sponsored by Lego.
I wish we were sponsored by
If
Lego.
I don't think that we're family appropriate, unfortunately.
Unfortunately not, no. Alright,
Lego Plus.
so Og, you have decided to come into the room itself, 5 feet or so.
Yes.
Bank
10
shot.
feet. Lucifer is going to follow you in and peel off to the other direction, I would imagine.
Yes!
Alright, so with those two in the room, you can see clearly large barrels. 6 stone vats arranged in 2 rows of 3 dominate this 20-foot high room. Double doors in the west wall has stacks of old barrels on both sides of it. The doors are painted with images of 2 dwarves in profile facing each other while standing on sideways barrels. So they seem to be barrel rolling, and the 2 dwarves are running like they're running towards each other. However, I'm going, because I drew my map a little wrong, I'm going to say that all the barrels are down here rather
Okay.
than at the other end of the room. So
Sure.
just FYI, I'm making a slight creative change.
You wouldn't know the
How
difference.
dare you?
Alright, carry on.
May I also squeeze in?
Yes, you can. Where do you want to go?
Let me get out of the way, so I don't walk forward. Yeah, like right there.
Okay.
I just want to be out of the way of people coming in.
My freaking orange marker's dying too now.
You use it quite a bit.
Alright.
Li.
Right next to Lucifer.
Think back?
I am going to be in the previous room. Nope.
Like in the
hallway.
hallway?
Yeah. Little antechamber.
Hey!
Found barrels for you.
Leaning in.
Barrels!
Is there anything green and slimy
Oh,
other than Og?
You can make out that there is a narrow stone staircase that curls up the exterior of each vat to the top.
That's all of the
The vats, each one of them is 10 feet high and 10 feet in diameter.
can I tell if the stank is coming from one of the vats in particular?
It's coming from this room.
So it's just the room's
The room,
permeated with
the room is
disgusting
permeated
smell.
with the disgusting smell.
Okay.
Yeah, so the rest of you guys can smell the disgustingness of.
Great.
Now you know
Wizards
what I was
and
doing.
bats, my
Yeah.
Do we want to
favorite.
take our quick break? Or
Sure.
Sure.
Alright, let's take our quick break,
Tea
everybody.
and potty and stuff.
Yeah, tea, potty.
To potty!
We'll be right back. the T and P.
The TP break.
The TP, right? Yeah, exactly. So we are in large room,
Yes.
vats,
Yes,
barrels.
the Lego room.
Lego room smells like death.
Smells like
Ah.
that. Might actually be
In a room like this, why not take the high ground? I'm going to regret this. And I will walk up the very narrow staircase, sure that I'm going to see something I regret in the top of one of these vats. I'll go front right.
Front right. Alright, so you're gonna come
kind of resource on
over here, and you're gonna wind up being 10 feet in the air after climbing the
distracting.
stairs. You look down in, and there is a shiny copper lid that is closed over the vat. Do a perception check.
Careful out there.
7?
The thickness of the vat is about 6 inches itself. The lid itself is recessed just below the edge there. And so from where you're standing, you can't quite see into any of the vats.
At least this one's capped, so dead smells are probably
You
coming
can
from
see,
a
you know,
different
2 big brass rings in the middle of it, and what looks like a small rope leading over to the stairs that you're standing on.
No. There, it looks like it's capped.
I don't know with all that.
It can be opened, but dead smells not coming from this one specifically. I'll stay up here
Fly
in case it starts.
It's only 20 feet high. Just FYI.
Little feels.
Okay. Alright. So Lucifer casts fly, and you want to go up 20 feet. You want to go forward 20 feet.
I just want to fly over it
So
and see what I can
what's
see.
the movement speed of fly?
Like a
It's
zip
60
line.
feet.
Alright.
It's a fly speed of 60 feet.
So you're gonna get up
Up
10,
20, down 40.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Roll initiative.
Ew.
What'd I do?
Let's all play.
Yeah. Even lower this time.
Get to participate.
So do I.
Damn it.
Alright, let's go Lucifer.
15.
15. Let's go Link.
21.
21. Let's go Os.
2.
2. Let's go Pink Eye.
5.
5. And Og the Ugly.
17.
17. Would one of you assist me with arranging the characters in the right order? It goes Lucifer first.
No. I got 21.
Huh?
I got 21.
Did I write you guys? I did. Link first, sorry. The L-I and the L-U. This is one of the reasons why I have that rule that
Listen,
nobody
I was the only
shared.
one until
Just
somebody
write
else
these
came
down
back.
as the
Yeah,
devil.
we've got 2 of those.
Morning
2 of those.
Star. LM.
I'd like to refer to my people as their. It'll take me a while, but I'll get it. Link, Og, Lucifer, me, Pink Eye, Os. Thank you.
Hey.
Alright, so Lucifer, you are flying this way towards the far door when out of this barrel comes floating a eyeball that has eye stalks on it that is reeking of death
Oh, that's not a real one anymore.
and decay. So you have passed by it, so it's going to choose one of its eye rays to shoot at you. So it's going to choose that one. You must succeed in a Constitution saving throw.
Hey! Woo! 25. That's a natural 20 plus 5.
Okay.
It's not-
After
it's
that,
not a natural 20, but it's.
all right.
It's 25.
After that, that's going to be Link's turn.
Neat. Do I see this thing pop out?
You guys can all see there is still the dim lights going on in this particular room. This thing, however, is up in the air now 15 feet, and Lucifer is up at 20
Okay. I'm going to run at the this thing with my 40 feet of
5, 10,
movement.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
Okay.
Okay. It's gonna put you underneath the
yeah,
Lucifer.
and I can't reach it, I'm assuming.
Uh,
If I put like my paw up on the 10-foot vat and like try to bat at it.
do a disadvantage swipe.
Sure. Ooh, good. What do I add to a swipe there, Will?
I don't know. What's your claws attack?
Oh, okay. That is a 11.
That's 11. 11 is not going to
I
hit.
had a feeling.
You literally just are out of range
So
of it.
close.
Yeah.
Okay.
That brings up
That means I
odd.
stuck.
From your vantage point, you can see it across the way.
Oh boy.
You move.
Okay, I'm gonna take a shot and then see if I can do the other part.
All right, take a shot at the eyeball.
That is going to be 19.
That is going to connect with the eyeball.
Alrighty. Is 6 points of damage,
6 points of damage to it. Okay, excellent.
and then if I can, I'd like to grab the rope and jump using my weight to pop the
Tarzan
top
swing.
of the
Sure.
cap.
Do a dexterity and an athletics. So dexterity first.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful.
Okay. 3. Okay. Athletics next.
Alrighty, I'm better at athletics.
Sure you are.
You are!
10 total.
Yeah.
10 total. Okay. So you reach down, grab the rope itself,
Yep.
and jump, realizing that it's only about a 5-foot length of rope that is
Okay.
meant to open the vat itself. So you swing out like Batman would, and into the side of the vat you go, smacking into the stone vat, taking
Swear to me.
a point of bludgeoning damage, but you are still hanging from the rope. The vat is now open itself. The smell in here just got about 5 times worse all of a sudden.
Oh, thanks,
So,
Mom.
so you're literally
What was
hanging
it?
off the side. You're about,
Oh my god.
what, 3 inches from like letting go and just being able to drop down onto the
He's
ground.
gonna try something he saw before. Ha!
Very well.
Lucifer Morningstar.
I'm going to use 2 sorcery points
Okay.
to cast darkness in its space.
Wow.
Yeah, I can. Yeah.
It's something I can do as a shadow sorcerer. I can cast it using sorcery points.
Okay. It's a 20-foot sphere, right?
Yeah.
Alright,
Like,
so it's going to get centered right there.
Right.
And then it go 5, 10, 15, 20. And, no, we'll go 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. And then we're going to go like this.
Wow.
All of a sudden, that whole section becomes
Whoa!
impossible for everyone to see through.
Did I see her cast that? Would I know she cast that?
Do an Arcana. Is darkness something that a cleric can get?
I don't think so.
Sorry.
10.
10?
No, I can't do that.
No?
What?
I can't do that. It's concentration.
You're going to fall to the ground 20 feet,
You cast it.
taking 4 points of bludgeoning damage as you smack into the ground. Actually,
Into me.
Land on kidding.
Can I roll me?
Roll off the ends.
athletics,
Me?
and yes, athletics and
I'll
acrobatics.
make acrobatics.
It's
Okay,
Flintstone
sure.
running around with his
This
sword.
20, okay.
Well, what's my modifiers? I rolled a natural 20, but I don't know.
So did I.
Okay.
Sorry.
Alright.
What was it, acrobatics?
Yeah.
20, 23, 22.
So
whatever.
retroactively, take no damage as you are able to actually like crash into the big soft cat that's kind of halfway up the bat, slide down it, and just land
And
into the
hurt
ground.
you a little.
Which an awesome maneuver, which no one saw.
Yeah.
The best pets.
I saw it.
The best pets.
So, that was my action,
Little back roll thing you do when
but I
you
want
spot.
to use 2 sorcery points. So when I,
Just did.
Yes.
Okay. As an action, right?
Yes.
Okay.
But I can use 2 more to quicken a spell
Okay.
with 1 action.
Right.
Neat. And I'm going to quicken, if I have line of sight,
It's pitch black, and you
I can see through it.
Good double sight.
as a sorcerer,
No.
or
Sorry, can I see Xanathar's? And I will explain. So, as a shadow sorcerer,
oh yeah. Sorry,
um,
don't know the shadow sorcerer that well
sorry,
yet. So
I will
I'm just gonna
explain.
pop it out.
yeah, you.
You can see through the
I
line.
will. That's fine.
When you reach 3rd level, you learn the darkness spell, which doesn't count against whatever, blah, blah, blah. In
Yes.
addition, you can cast it by spending 2 sorcery points, or by expending a spell slot. If I cast it with sorcery points, I can see through the darkness created by the spell.
Okay.
Whoa.
From
specific.
where you are to it, you do have line of sight on it.
I want to Scorching Ray it.
You have advantage on the attack rolls due to the fact that it is blind.
Sweet. First one, that is 21.
That's gonna hit. True.
Second one,
Yep.
that is
More.
21.
Okay, that hits.
That is 17.
17 hits. So
Okay.
66 fire damage,
1, 2,
please.
3, 4, 5, 6.
6.
I
66.
I mark off my 2,
Yep.
Yeah.
and then to empower it is 1,
Yes.
and I can reroll up to 4.
Yes. No. Your charisma modifier.
Okay.
Whatever that is.
Five.
Oh,
Ah,
five,
even
nice.
better. Yeah. So I'm just gonna reroll these. So that was. Well, that is what it is. Okay. 10, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Fire
23
damage.
points of fire damage to it.
Aha!
Alright, anything else?
Fly out of the darkness.
You can't fly. You lost concentration on
I'm
fly.
gonna run out of the darkness. Just kidding. I'm
Alright.
going to use whatever means.
5, 10, 15,
Movement are
20,
available to me.
25, 30? Running on a full
No, just half.
half. 5, 10, 15.
Right there. Yeah, good. Solid. Got it.
Alright,
Okay.
there. Cool. It is the thingamabob, or my turn.
Sorcerers. So many things.
So let's see. It's just going to move. It's a zombie, so it's not entirely smart. It's just going to move forward. It's going to. No, you can't see it. Unfortunately,
Can't see.
5,
Smell the
10,
decayed beholder.
15, 20. So the beholder is going to move out of the thing. See the person that caused the.
Well, actual question, can I use my smell to swipe at it as it goes past?
No,
Does
you, it
damage?
specifically says opportunity attacks have to be seen,
Okay.
unfortunately.
If I see it fly, I will summon it.
Well, okay, yeah, you can do
It
that
doesn't require
anytime that you want, right?
Alright, free action at any time. That's how I prevented my wall of
Alright, so
fire.
it's going to go ahead and target you with, you have to make a dexterity saving throw.
I think it got bigger.
It's oddly like warbly now.
11.
More
Remember
decayed.
that.
Well, you like hold some of it.
That is a
Five.
failure.
Oh, die.
I should just get it, but
Just like hold on to it and like some of the flesh is falling. And now it's like
right. Pull
sagging.
an eyeball.
Can I shield?
It's a dexterity saving throw.
One time I remember to use it.
Oh, what? What did it do?
One of the eyeballs looked at her, and she takes a total of 36 points of force damage.
So unconscious.
You are a pile of fine gray dust.
So.
That was fun for her.
Oh, jeez. Uh-oh.
Death is not just death, you guys.
That was, yeah.
Ah, that was fun.
That brings up Pink Eye.
Crap.
Lucifer Jr.?
I mean, you've done the work.
Yeah, it's there. I'm not
I
gonna.
don't know what I mean, both in both aspects.
Yes, that's true. You're really really fast pregnancy and rearing.
Never again.
That's where Buttercup is.
Oh, no. Whoa there.
No.
Sorry, Kate, I love you.
This shop is closed.
Sorry.
That's
If
just like you killed your wife.
I know.
That way.
That's.
Where's the ladder on this, or the steps on this thing?
They are all going to take you to that point.
Interesting. So if I were to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40?
That one's currently open, so no.
Oh. Whoosh.
What are you gonna do?
You don't know.
That's what I was trying to figure out.
Alright, you're a goblin. If you need to do something, what are you gonna do?
Well, it's still 15 feet
How
up.
high in the air is it right now?
15 feet.
Sorry. Okay. So, would you count the up the stairs as a? Well, no, because it's not on that other side. I guess I'm gonna sprint over. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, and then take the dodge action.
Okay, I think I'm gonna run into the room and take the dodge action. Roger that.
Get grumpy.
And Os.
I will move over, well, to the same vat as him, but try to, like, be
Did you say
directly
he's the big
below
guy
it.
Or the beholder?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Oh, sorry, as pink eye, not the beholder. So, directly below
5,
that.
10, 15, 20,
No.
25.
Go point at it.
One more over.
Other way.
I pointed that way.
There.
Yeah.
I don't know
Which way is which?
which way. Are you my direction or your direction?
The direction I pointed?
Okay. Alright. Anything you're gonna do?
Yes. Sacred Flame.
Sacred Flame. So that's a dexterity saving throw for the beholder zombie. That is a 7.
Me and beholders, we just don't.
7 radiant.
7 points of radiant damage to it.
And then drop a spiritual weapon mace
Okay.
next to him, floating in the air up
Yeah.
there, and
Sure.
smack him with it.
Alright.
Oh, natural 20.
Sweet. Nice. I feel bad. 10d8 force damage is a lot of. 10d8. Yeah. 45 average. I rolled
14 force.
14 force damage to it. Okay. Anything else? Link.
So, I, the tiger, would love to try to climb on top of. I didn't say I am the tiger.
Yeah,
Would
you
like to
didn't
try
have
to climb up on the vat that's near the beholder. I don't know if I can climb this this thing though. Like I don't know if I can climb up.
Alright, do an athletics.
I would love.
So you're just trying to turn this way?
I don't know. I couldn't find it, so I'm just assuming I have to climb the long way. I know my climb speed has a tiny cap, but I don't know if it's a big cap. Yeah, that's my goal.
Okay.
Okay. That's it.
They have to sit in the room.
That's a 5. You spend your turn trying to climb it, but you're clawing at the thing. You can't get a perch, unfortunately.
Yes. Can I
I
try
need to do
swipe-
markers. but
Yeah. Can I try to swipe at it again while I'm like, I don't know, like.
Your action was to try to climb, unfortunately. Alright.
Hey, there's just only one L now.
Yeah. That brings up Oggs the Ugly.
Too soon.
I'm sorry, Rachel.
I'm sorry. She's mad at me now. You ran away from the table.
I'm not mad, I don't have a character right now, so.
Then work on it! So that I can get you in here.
I blindly write up characters, I give it thought.
Yeah.
It's not, we only have an hour.
Alright.
I will let go of my Batman purge,
Okay.
climb up the stairs.
Alright.
Is the vat still open, or does it close as soon as I let go of the rope?
It stays open, providing you with half cover.
Oh, neat. I want to take a peek into the vat and see what I might see.
Do a perception check.
That would be 21.
There is something in the bottom of it. What it might be, you're not entirely sure, but it's down, way down at the bottom of it, and it's not moving.
I wanted to find that out before we were in a life to death situation.
Yeah.
Alright, shooting time.
Okay.
It's cauldron time! Thank you. Ah,
It's like I inspired you, but I am not cold.
20.
That is a hit.
Alrighty. And double whatever the result of
Yeah.
my roll is. For 9 points of non-magical piercing damage.
9 points of damage, okay. Carry on.
Can I still use extra attack, or will
Yes.
perception be a action?
No, that's not. You just glanced in there.
Sweet, that
Almost.
is 22.
That hits.
And that is 6 points of non-magical piercing damage.
6 points of non-magical piercing damage. Okay, after that is our friend Lucifer, who we mourn.
From the grave, who comes out and
And then it
scorches
is
him.
the beholder zombie's turn. It's got the large cat right next to it that keeps taking a swipe at it.
I tried one time. Let's get right here.
You need to make a Constitution saving throw.
That's a 7.
That is a failure, unfortunately. Well, that's not too bad. That's 10, that's 20, that's 33 points of necrotic damage. Are you still in cap?
Yeah.
Sweet. That brings up Pink Eye.
Alright. Let me count some spaces. 25, 30, 40. Nice. I'm gonna get up on top of that barrel that the cat was trying to climb.
Just show off.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, you're halfway up with 5 feet.
Can I reach it from there?
Try, it's 15 feet in the air, the vat itself is 10 feet tall. You've only made it 5 feet up to that.
So 10 feet taller than you are.
Your hand is currently at it.
Sorry. That gets you right there and elevated. So that's where you are. Do you want to use your action to continue to move?
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna swipe at it recklessly.
Okay.
Ah. 14?
No.
Less than 14.
No.
Alright, does it look like we beat it up some?
Yes, it is. Chunks of flesh have fallen off of it. Some of the teeth are
More
chipped.
than usual.
Alright, I'm just Sacred Flame again.
Sacred Flame dexterity saving throw for it. That is a 10.
Fail.
I think for a second. I can't count. 14. Holy crap.
14 points of radiant damage to it. Yeah, it's definitely not looking good. Top, was there anything else? Or
Oh
spiritual?
yeah, the spiritual.
Okay, good.
Hit. 18 plus
Yeah.
stuff. 8.
8. Okay. Top of the round brings up Link.
Okay. I have a V-shaped bonus to use a spell slot to heal that many D8 HP, so I'm gonna use my bonus action to do that.
Okay.
I'm gonna do that at the end of the round so I don't waste time though. And then I'm going to attempt to claw at this asshole from below.
Alright, take a swing. Unfortunately, you're not going to get it.
Okay.
So,
Could I have seen that from my space and try to climb up the bat again? Or do you want me to waste my turn assuming that I could have hit him?
you can use your movement to begin to climb.
Okay, I'll do that.
Alright,
That's
so
another
you.
athletics check or,
Yes.
okay?
Yep.
6.
6. You can use your action now to try to climb.
Sure.
Alright, another
Not that guy.
athletics.
Look at that. Damn it. 9.
9. You have got a paw up there,
Yay, I'm in
and
somewhere.
you're getting there, but
Yeah,
your
so
lower
good.
half is still dangling down.
Alright, I'm gonna roll my health while you're
Okay.
moving on to.
Bobcats climbed.
I thought so too.
Save
I
it
mean,
for
go
the
around.
climb speed.
It does not have a climb speed.
Oh god.
Here we go. And rapid suggestion. Fire away. Send it. Does a 13 hit.
A 13 does not
You can
hit.
reroll once.
Send another one. Does an 18 hit.
An 18 does hit.
Alrighty. For 4 points of non-magical piercing damage.
4 points of non-magical piercing damage. Okay, anything else odd?
I like having half cover here, so I'm gonna stay in my sniper spot.
The beholder does not like the lizard guy that keeps managing to actually hurt it.
Unlike me, who can't do for shit.
So you need to make, of course, a wisdom saving throw.
Is it an attack or just like a spell?
It's an eye beam that shoots at you. It's
It's
not
a
an
saving
attack.
throw on your end.
It's a saving
Yeah.
throw on your end.
Alright, so it's not an attack.
Nope.
What kind of save?
Wisdom.
Oh, 9.
9? You are frightened. So you have disadvantage on everything to do with this thing. Unfortunately, you need to get the heck away from it.
Bacon in your boots.
Move
Pink eye.
closer.
I'm gonna step onto the platform, make 2 reckless swings at this thing.
Okay.
18.
That's gonna hit.
That is 8.
It falls from the sky
Woohoo!
I did
onto
nothing.
the ground.
Into my pile of dust.
Yes.
It sinks and kind of down.
Okay.
Deflates.
Yeah.
I'm gonna jump on top of that and start chopping into it.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep my heavy crossbow pointed at our pickling friend in the vat in case it has any funny ideas.
Now that combat is over, you can tell that it just seems to be the remains of whatever was maybe once in the vat, like decayed. It's not a body or anything like that.
Pretty sure these are kill boxes.
Sorry,
Freaking wizards.
Are you coming up with another one?
Not
She's
right
looking
now.
at cute
That's,
Harry Potter skin
that's
pictures.
like can't be brought back sort of death?
It's dust.
Yeah.
It
Creature.
just landed in my dust, so even if you could
Oh.
find all of my dust, I don't think that there's hope for the offer.
Blue resurrection and wish.
Yeah.
There you go.
Because of your heritage, come back to the table.
Because of my heritage.
Because the
Because of the
character
awesome
that
hair.
you're playing.
Because I'm half angel.
Because he wants you to be back at the table. So he
Yes. Yes.
We all do.
Because every time I've ever gone in against a beholder, I've been disintegrated.
No, we fought one the other night.
She was running.
She was the beholder.
Oh, that's right.
You were the beholder last week.
I'm gonna close the cap on this one and then just see what happens.
Hold on a second here. I will need to see your character sheet though. Let me take care of this real quick before
Yeah, no worries.
you do that. Sorry. I think I have an idea.
Well, you know, with Vander, birth and renewal. I'll, you know, pray for her.
Pray for her.
Oh.
You are religious.
And
Can I purr on you? Will I miss you? The nice
Pour all the
lady.
dust on the ground
Yes.
right next to the
And
dying
roll
mush.
me a little
Check it
bit.
out.
rolling in the dust.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm so sad. The one that didn't want to eat me is dead.
They're walking.
I only wanted to eat
I
Lucky.
don't follow you
Yeah.
yet. But I plan
Not
to.
like her.
Oh god.
That's a little too ambitious.
Okay.
One day.
I'm a giant cat.
You patted right into that.
I'm sorry.
Do I give it 2 coins for the
Alright, so,
ferryman or are we past that?
Og, do
Yes.
a perception check.
Alrighty.
River Styx.
9. So the stuff at the bottom of the vat is moving.
Yeah.
Crap.
Oh.
We've got stuff moving at the
It
bottom of the
cracks,
bag.
and you see like hair start forcing its way
Get
out.
away from the green slime!
You recognize a face being like forced out of it. As the chest itself comes out, there is no shirt on it.
Oh my god!
Out comes Lucifer Morningstar from the vat, completely naked.
We have
Everything except for the metal coin that you use as an arcane focus. You are at 1 hit point.
Yeah, that's
I have removed your fine clothes, your signet ring, and your scroll of pedigree.
So-
I got
so
killed
Will,
to
It says
disintegrate.
magic items on it.
your,
Oh.
Not disintegrate.
God!
Point me. It says magic
Don't
items aren't
like
affected.
this.
So would that be in the pile of dust?
The coin she has in her hands. You have been sent back by your father, because it happened in the show once.
So Will,
Yes.
I think you found your DM child friendly. The only one comes to mind starts with a K, where you make people naked in the specific adventure, because both Pink Eye and Lucifer so far have
Okay.
lost.
I look ridiculous right now, though. I was chopping wildly at this flying eyeball
Are you
in,
gonna
in pants up to my
help
neck.
us
In fine pants.
Yes, in very nice
Don't
pants.
want to,
One
but I
side
am.
too, because someone needs
Leave
to
your
back
sorceress
that
magic
off.
bullshit to the normal stuff.
So you're the naked team.
Ugh.
Not making
Are you
it.
gonna accept Og's hand out of the vat?
Yeah, most definitely.
Okay. You have been told that your work is not done.
I see you and I start purring and I run over to you, big and I knock you down to the ground.
Wait,
Hopefully
see him
not
coming
hurt
out.
you.
And I'm like,
I don't care the cat.
it worked!
My cat doesn't care.
Thank
I'm
you,
naked.
Lathander.
Your prayer is
How did you get up
disgusting!
Lathander works in
Mysterious.
mysterious ways.
Horrific and grotesque way is just accurate. Ugh.
Hey,
I see that!
hey, hey.
Hey,
You were over there. How'd you get over there?
My dad.
The blessing of Lathander.
Oh, it's
Your
so
dad.
Magic.
I don't know who that is.
I totally think I did.
No, I didn't. I totally agree with
Hey,
you.
maybe you should hand that one your shirt.
No, I'm
shirt
good.
and pants.
No.
Please hand him your shirt. There's like an eye level thing going on. I don't like it.
The height difference is terrible.
I'll put the shirt on, but it's probably not going to cover
The
my
eye level
It's
problem.
a dress shirt, so it's got the tails and you know. You're supposed to
A
tuck
little longer.
I did not promise PG-13 in this one.
Yeah, that's true. It's a good thing to see. You set it up.
I knew it. I knew it was going to happen.
It's
Alright.
Lucifer.
Lucifer is back.
Come on.
I had to
Alright.
warn people.
Alright, that's the best way I could come up with it. It happened to the show, and why not?
I like it.
Okay, we're going with it. But you died.
But you died. Put
Are you
one
hungry?
death on there or
The
something.
goblins are like tugging at the eyeballs until the minute.
They've ripped it off pieces
Yeah.
at this point in time.
Well, they can't like, damage it per se, but like they're like
It's my campaign. The little goblins
playing
have
like
ripped it
tetherball with one of them.
Back and forth.
Here we go. Give you 1 coin since you took half the trip to the ferryman.
Thanks.
Where are you gonna
Put
put it?
it in the pocket of the shirt.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Prison pockets.
Alright, what are you guys doing now? There's two.
Once again,
There's
I'm
double
in a
door.
weird situation.
Okay, so double doors on the outside, on the other side of the room.
Correct.
And there's still vats that haven't been opened, but we probably know that it's just death in there. Unless somebody wants to look through the barrels or something.
I'm going to in case we find something cool. There's not much worse that could go on.
Yeah,
now.
not
I'll
one
work
first.
with him on that.
As he's going to
Give it time.
one of those barrels, I'm gonna run up to the bottom of it and boom. like,
It's 6 inches of stone.
oh.
Yeah.
Nothing happens.
Yeah, nothing happens.
Can I go smell
Ollie,
it?
ollie, ollie, free.
Yes.
I'm gonna work with him on opening these bags.
Opening the rest of the vats, there is what looks to be the decayed remains of whatever ale might have been brewed here at one point in time, but that's really it. It's evaporated over time.
What? Mace? Mace?
I don't know. 11 with
You want
advantage.
mace?
Sure.
It's the smell of undeath is really
Yeah, it's
kind
just
of
too much
yeah.
in here, I can't.
You're
do it.
smell blind with it right now, so.
Yeah.
I want to carry all these.
Oh.
I have like 3 maces. I can look like a fucking antennas coming out. I was like, no.
Spare mace.
All right, now what are you guys gonna do?
Get the hell out of this room.
Well,
Yeah.
Hell out.
Yep.
You want that? As I
take a
point to your
look at
dust.
that double doors.
Can I have it?
Sure.
Do you know that's your
There's not really.
Well,
You're
not only the stuff that wasn't like just like the little bits.
Unfortunately, you can't tell the difference between it and the dust of the room itself. It's gray dust in a room
Not
that has been.
indiscriminately from where the general just.
Okay. You've got a little teeny tiny dust bunny that you think is going to be the remains of
From a
Lucifer
turkey.
and potentially floor dust. Okay, you stuck it in your pocket, and you're going to do what?
Thumb tree.
He jumps around like a fool trying to catch it in the midair. All right, what do you? Sorry. That made me laugh. All right. Do you have any spell slot? Oh, it's actually.
Great axe. Going to these double doors.
Alright.
Like, oh boy.
You've
I'm
got.
still there, so I'll back you up.
You've literally got 2 dwarves that look like they're running on barrels facing each other.
On the doors.
Yes,
That's
correct.
Take the end of my axe and try to push the door open.
They pull.
Hey!
What?
Hey! So they look like they're running on barrels, right?
Okay.
This room was full of barrels, right?
Yeah.
So what if there's more barrels behind that and the dwarves come out running on top of them?
I'll grab
That's very
this
smart
one,
of
you
you.
grab the
I'm gonna
other.
go run to the other side of the room.
Dodge.
Okay. I'll
I
grab
stand
onto one.
solidly in the way.
Okay.
Grab onto one and we'll pull one of the double doors open.
Alright, beyond the 10-foot landing is a hallway that is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So for 60 feet you can see it. It slopes down away from this room at a gradual descent.
Get me a barrel.
Yes.
Barrels.
Yes, that's what I was gonna say.
Take one and push it down.
You're not gonna roll on it, like run on it?
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna hit whoever's
It takes
down
a
there.
couple of seconds, but then you hear "Cloo."
How do you like them barrels?
Well, I'm glad that everything knows we're here. That's great.
Only things down there.
It's better that that happened instead of barrels coming out and crushing you all into junkies.
I'll keep throwing barrels. We have barrels to
We have
throw.
Barrels for days.
Yeah.
Got quite a few there.
You're dragging the next one over.
Yeah. Come on!
I watch him do this, and I go like that, the other one towards the door for him.
Okay.
Yeah,
Not that way. Why are you scooching it? That's stupid.
I'm not learned or.
Seeing the cat do it, you're all like, oh yeah.
Uh,
Thud. And then start
like a ball.
pushing. But Og has to like roll his around here because he like gets it off course a little bit and
Yeah.
around the beholder
Yeah.
body and gets stuck in a little bit of it. Alright, so you're gonna come up to the hallway with the second barrel and
We'll get the heavy crossbow ready.
Roll 2 down at the same time.
Okay.
okay.
I've got my foot braced on one.
I hear him say
Okay.
this, so I can push the other one
Okay,
next
the
to.
cat's got
I think you have to open the door for me though. Can I back
I'll
the
open
door
it
open?
yeah, the other door
Okay.
comes open.
Alright. So
Barrels!
yeah, roll it up, 2 barrels.
Alright.
Okay, and I'll kick mine down the hallway.
Alright, dexterity both of you. Trying to time it together.
16.
10.
10. So it's ka-thunk, and then they start rolling down the hallway. The noise becomes pretty loud as the 2 barrels are just, going down the hallway, crashing into each other, and then eventually you hear this loud ka-thunk,
Now I'll advance.
and the snow begins to dust fall from the
That
ceiling.
seems
We're back in the world again.
Now I'll advance.
Good stuff.
15 feet.
You're going to advance 15 feet.
I follow.
Dexterity saving
Oh, I do
throw.
follow. Oh, that's nice.
Hey!
You can
Yes.
That's a 19.
That is a 19.
Oh, me too.
You 10 feet in, you take the next step, and boom, the world disappears as you vanish. You watch him drop through the floor, and it goes floop like that. And you take 5 points of bludgeoning damage, but you are not prone, and you are in a 10-foot square pit.
So I'm gonna reach out and bat at this spot on the floor, see if it does it with my paw weight.
It does not with just your paw weight.
What's going on?
Floor trap!
Well,
You guys,
is there too, I guess.
you guys can't hear the floor trap from Og. Alright, Oz. The cat is clearly trying to get your attention.
And I bat at
I'm
the floor
looking
more.
down there.
Yeah.
I bat at the floor in front of me.
Hello!
That
Creep
spot.
forward and try to look for traps of some sort, because he's no longer in the hall.
Perception.
Can you I'm patting at the exact spot of
Yes, you
here?
can have advantage.
20.
Okay.
20. Yes, there is a section of floor 10 feet wide, 10 feet deep that is a pit.
Figure out how
10
to
by 10.
open it.
Do an investigation.
That won't go as well. It might be okay though.
That might be okay. That's a
15.
-1?
Og was walking that way and stepped on the floor, so probably weight activated.
Meow! Okay, I'll put both paws on that spot on the floor and see if I fall forward a little bit.
It does kind of
Falling in.
Yeah.
give out as you
Okay.
put more weight on it.
Does it like the other side come up as like a pivot, or
As
is it
you
like,
as you lessen, it actually pushes back and it locks back into place.
okay?
How about a barrel?
That's a neat
Well, we
trick.
put the barrels down.
20-foot deep,
You need a
10-foot
barrel?
square.
Yes, bring another barrel. But don't roll it down the hall.
Bum, bum. Bum, bum.
Try to do an athletics.
I'm gonna open it up again and go.
The gap.
Can I smell my friend?
Yes, you can smell
Okay.
I have a
15.
spare mace. When she gets that open, a little jam it in the thing to try to keep it open.
Do a strength.
That would be good.
Oh!
Natural 20,
Natural
so
20.
21.
Minus.
He's got the mace out, so you real quick like lift your top half up off the ground and kind of like pounce on it a little bit, which
Okay.
causes it to actually open a little further. And as it snaps back on the head of the mace. Now there's like a 6-inch gap, the head of the mace, and you can hear your friends. You're dragging the barrel over.
You just told him to
No.
Let's complain to someone else.
You are not making any progress around here. It's
Long way.
they're pits. You know these are designed by dwarves for trapping. These are sheer
dwarven traps.
Tie a rope off on
Hey,
it
for
and
orcs.
feed a rope down.
One hand.
You do see a rope lowered into the hole.
Okay. Wrap part of it around my arm
Okay.
and try to pull up.
Okay.
Athletics.
Can I grab it and like
At advantage.
Oh yes.
play tug of war with
Assistance
this?
from the
Oh,
ante.
yeah.
Athletics. 19.
19. Yes, yeah. Easily enough you could pull them. Lucifer, are you doing anything? He's just sitting there.
I'd have had enough.
Okay.
Is that a day?
Yeah.
Alright, you get the barrel over there. You are at the lowered lid and the trapped mace. You can't ascend any further.
We gotta figure out how
Hey
to
guys!
open this further. Maybe a barrel.
And I
jammed
start
in there.
lowering
Big
it
enough.
Well,
slowly
so
onto the-
unfortunately, with the cat and
Yeah, I'm in the way.
Os in the way, you have got the barrel at the end of the hallway and you're right at the cat's butt.
Can I put both paws down again onto the floor and try to
Okay.
open it for him? I'd have to let go of the rope to do that, I think. So are you?
Hold on.
Do an
Okay.
athletics.
So I'll try to open it for
Brace yourself.
Yes, 16.
16, okay. Do a dexterity.
Okay, so.
Because you're trying to put enough weight to open it, but not enough weight to fall in.
That is a 18.
18. Okay. Og, kathunk, os, into the pit you go.
Such a good
11 points of bludgeoning damage for you, and 5 points of bludgeoning damage for you, and the lid, thunk, and the rope is still there.
Is the mace still holding it?
No, the mace fell when she pushed it open, and the rope down to the floor.
The rope.
Why did
And
you
the
do
mace.
that?
Look.
It seemed like a bad idea.
I did make it clear that he was able to go no further because
Right.
Okay.
I wasn't sure how the trap worked, so I just thought that if I had pushed it open, we could have gotten up.
It
but I
flips once
misunderstood.
and then it's spring loaded.
So
I wasn't sure if it was a pivoted like this, or if it was like a this one, so
it was actually spring
I
loaded,
misunderstood.
so it gave force back.
I
yeah.
wasn't quite able to visually
Now was it?
picture it.
That's just for a door. It was locked in position.
You're looking at the bottom side of it. Og can see a bunch of contraptions that look like metal spirals.
I'm not a smart sport, but I'm gonna try to disarm this stupid thing.
From 20 feet down.
I'll climb up with
Sheer walls, no handcuffs.
pit 1, pit 2. Try to.
Okay. Are you gonna hammer the pit in, or are you gonna try to just freehand it?
The moment I'll freehand it and see how frustrated I can get it.
I jump over the pit and
It's
try to
going to
like
keep
push
you
it down on
alive.
the other side, so maybe it'll
Yeah.
stay open.
Back up a little bit.
I jump over. I'm pretty tall.
Dexterity.
So, okay. 15.
Okay, yeah, you can land on the other side of it, and you're gonna try the same thing from this side, right?
Yeah, to see if it like now that I
Boom!
understand how
Solid
the mechanism
floor.
works. Okay.
I'm gonna do a thorough search of the bottom of this pit.
I
I can't do much else, but I mean.
What, you can light a light?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so that's what you're gonna do
Because my
first.
base was already lit, I would imagine.
The one that you put in
I
the
can't
trap?
see in here. No, that was my spare mace.
Okay, alright.
That he just gave
Oh,
me.
it's in the pit with you, by the
Yeah,
way.
I know.
You picked that up?
Yeah.
That's the only thing you find besides your rope, which is now 20 feet long.
We might not want to do that.
I'm like walking it onto the space that I saw them
Well-
messing with.
The whole rope went with me though. Right? I had it tied around myself and was holding
That's
it.
true.
True, yeah, okay,
So
yeah.
the whole 50-foot
Yeah,
rope is down
that's
there
true.
with me
Yep.
in one piece.
Alright, you have got the barrel on the square.
I need another barrel. Oh. I'm
Ah,
gonna roll this one the majority of the way, and then stand up when I get to the
There
end.
has been no movement in the stone when you place the barrel on it.
You placed it in the right spot though.
Yes.
Okay.
You get the other barrel up in there, right next to it, there's no movement.
These are heavy barrels, or are they like just empty barrels?
They're roughly 50 to 60 pounds.
I'll boost
Awkward
you
as hell.
up.
Alright.
Okay, you
There's-
athletics.
You're smarter than I am. You can look at these dang mechanic parts and see if you can
Well, now there's two
Lathander
barrels
your
on the
way
top
through
of
it. I don't know that.
They don't know that on the other
Yeah.
side.
I
of it.
know, I know.
19.
Ideas on what's
I'm just thinking
happening.
on my end, what could I do about this?
So now I'm
Yeah, you're up.
18.
Yeah, you're
almost
up
20
there.
feet up.
You're up there. Do
12.
perception.
14.
There's a pin might relieve the pressure that's holding this thing up.
Pull.
Okay.
I don't know there's barrels
Alright,
there.
do an athletics.
I'm taking the ones, I'm pushing them further down.
Okay.
To where the cat is.
Athletics, 4. Can't get
It's
the pin out.
yeah, it's jammed in there pretty good. Do you want to try again?
Yeah,
I'm
well.
just pacing
keep
back
trying.
and forth in frustration.
3.
3. Yeah, you're gonna get the next barrel up there now. So there's
So
there's
they're-
2 and then 1.
Well, no, I'm trying, pushing them past that space is what I'm doing now. So towards where the cat is.
Okay,
On the
so
other
it's a
side.
10-foot square that is
Don't fall
currently
through.
trapped. Okay.
Ah,
So this section of floor is
Yeah.
currently trapped. The
There's the
kitty is
cat.
standing right here.
Uh-huh.
You have one barrel right here, one barrel right there.
Yes.
Okay, are you going to grab another barrel and put it here?
No, I'm trying to push that one past the cat.
Oh,
Well, the cat's on
Okay.
the far side from you right now.
are you
Yeah.
on the,
So the barrel should
Are
be
you
on
on
this
the
side,
thing?
right?
Yes, I'm standing on the trap
Oh,
right
okay.
now.
Okay.
can I do a perception check to see what the fuck he's doing?
He's trying to move the barrel through you.
Okay.
I'm
Do
pushing
it.
it into like the fuzzy
found a
part of your
pin, I'm
shoulder.
Can
trying
I
to get
like
it out.
grab it and push it
Alright.
like past me? That way I can
6.
help him?
You grab the barrel and it's now behind you.
Do you have anything that you can leverage
Yep.
it with?
Yeah, just to
I have a
help the
mace.
guy out.
Will it fit in the pin? How big is the pin? I don't know. I
You
can't
don't
see
know what
it.
pin is. Can you see in the dark? Is it light down there?
He's got
You have your
a
light, okay.
Going. I rolled a 6 that time.
Alright,
Do better.
Go ahead.
you decide, nothing else has been working, you decide to go ahead and hit it with the mace, so make an attack roll.
Yay! That I can do. Natural 20.
With a natural 20, you smack the pin and it actually flies out the other side of the spring-loaded device, which causes the thing to come falling down. You need to make a dexterity saving throw, and unfortunately Pink Eye is standing on that section of floor as the pressure is completely relieved. Pink Eye, you're falling.
Do I not get my chance to use my danger sense?
Can I try to grab him? As a cat.
You have absolutely no idea that they would be able to do this from where you are. You
I
you're
wasn't there to see
standing on
anything.
this.
Yeah, I understand.
So no, there's no danger sense. You're falling. It's 3 points of bludgeoning damage. What's your dexterity?
4.
4.
What are
It's
you doing?
I don't know.
it is 3 points of damage as the stone slams into you. Og lets you go. Kind of like
Why?
catches you like new bride style.
Let's
I
see.
understand
And
this should
Pink
be
Eye
embarrassing.
smack into the ground next to you.
Now, it opened and it
So
dropped
it's
Pink Eye.
yeah, it swung that way. Luckily, the two
Oh.
barrels are
Yeah.
over here now and not
Right, is
pressing
it
down.
open still?
It's still open.
Okay.
Yes.
Can I reach down with my big old kitty claw and try to like grab somebody to pull them up?
Rope.
If we,
And, like,
yeah,
a
the
rope comes
back
up.
that's
Okay,
still
can I
tied
try to
around my
grab
waist.
the rope as a cat?
Do a dexterity.
Okay, sounds like a smart idea.
Fight
Oh,
the
actually,
rope.
that is a 13.
13. Yeah, you can claw the rope.
Okay.
Got it.
Can I just
Fight
bite
the
it
rope.
down, like,
Yeah.
and
Clamp
then,
down
and
to the
then
rope.
walk backwards?
You
There's two
start
barrels there.
walking backwards and hit the barrel.
The barrels. Okay, I
You
stand
want you can push them.
can I put my back block? Can I like just push one
And
and then just keep going backwards?
then you start going
Cat trying to
backwards.
get their
Okay.
back foot clean after
You've
stepping
gone back 5 feet
Okay.
now. You can feel some tension on the rope.
Clementine.
Okay.
Should I roll a strength check?
Athletics. Yeah.
Athletics?
Athletics, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm at the bottom holding the rope, winding it.
Okay.
15.
Come on up.
15. The rope begins to pull you forward, so
Okay.
you have to force yourself backwards a little bit.
Okay.
The floor behind you, whoop, out from underneath of you.
So I pull them up. and
Athletics, athletics, dexterity.
Okay.
I'm flying!
What's the dexterity?
Yes.
10.
10.
Yeah.
Okay.
8.
8.
15.
15. Okay. Kitty begins to descend into the next 20-foot trap, using her claws as trying to like slow herself
Right.
from potentially falling all the way. You now realize the next 10-foot space is already trapped as the barrels go crashing into it. You are halfway into this trap, holding onto the rope. Up comes Os into you. You barely manage to hang onto the rope, and so basically it's Og and Os like face to face. You're holding on to him,
Yeah.
who's holding
So
onto the rope.
embarrassing.
You push yourself up, and they're 10 feet in the air, holding onto the rope.
I'm gonna give it a jump. Try and grab their feet.
Try to grab whose feet?
Take a running start.
He's taller. I'm gonna try and grab his feet.
All right, do athletics.
Standing jump.
Yep.
13.
13, you reach up, grab Kitty. That little bit of extra weight starts to pull you out of the hole, but you guys start sliding down.
I'm gonna start
your hole.
up him.
Okay. Go on. All right. You are climbing up the rope. You have made it to the actual 10-foot square that seems to be safe right at this moment in time. Kitty, who's doing what?
So I'm partially in my hole, partially out of it.
Yes.
Holding onto this rope.
Yes.
Can I see them getting out of their hole?
You can see pink eye, but they are down inside
Okay.
the hole.
I'm gonna just try to hold my position until they get out, and then I can climb up.
The trap itself comes
Yeah.
up and kind of like smacks you
Yeah,
into the
it's
ass a
definitely
bit, and so do an athletics.
Okay. 22.
22. Your back feet catch on it, and it's actually helping kind of like hold you right there in this perfect spot that's got an
I have a
equilibrium.
low rumble, like frustration and anger.
Alright, so you begin climbing your way
Yeah, I
out.
told him to climb because the rope's tied around me, so.
Okay.
So I'm gonna
I
run
can
into
wait.
the space in between. I'm gonna grab either end and just.
Athletics. Okay.
12.
12. Alright.
Yes, I am Spider-Man. That's a modified 20.
Modified 20. Og, you managed to climb up off of Oz, who is just hanging from the rope itself. So you guys are being drugged up. Og, you can get your feet or your hands actually on the ground itself, pushing yourself out of it. Reach around, grab the rope, dragging the lizard folk out of it, and using the pushback of the spring itself, it can actually like lift you up out of the trap and.
Okay. I see them
But you
safely
have
up.
nowhere to currently stand as
Right.
everybody is occupied. What are you going to do?
How big is the space between the traps?
10 feet.
Then I'm only halfway up because I can't
Yeah.
enter space.
Up this hallway, and I start trying to dance around the outside of the trap on the other side.
You scurry across. You watch him run across towards Lucifer, who's standing at the end of the hallway with this look on his face like,
Go back the way we came from.
Yeah.
yep.
Okay.
What are you going to do?
That's you. That's
Yeah,
you
yeah.
three. I'm out of the situation now.
Yeah, good point. Well, this one is now just flopped open, huh?
Yes.
It's no longer got a pin holding it.
Yeah.
I saw him go around the edge. Is there an edge that I can try to take? How did he get across?
It looks like there's like a 2-inch ledge that the goblin managed to like scurry along.
Yeah.
Do you want some more rope?
Yeah, we're gonna need something.
I'm gonna take out
Maybe.
my 35-foot. No, I didn't cut this rope. This is the other thing. I'm gonna take out my rope.
All of a sudden, Lucifer raises up, and everybody gets a nice show as he flies over top of you guys.
I'm gonna take dangle. I'm gonna take the last mace I have, tie a knot in the end of it, and I'm gonna
Okay.
toss it over the space to these two.
Yeah, it's easy enough. You catch it.
On the.
Who's got this one?
One of you two.
I've got a rope on me.
I'm gonna
Okay.
run up to the entrance, to the little thing,
Okay.
and then be backed around the corner, trying to use the corner as a way to hold that rope taut.
You have enough rope to actually make it all the way to that back.
Around the back.
Can I make it around the
Around the outside, around the
Not
outside.
quite all the way around the outside.
Okay, so I'm gonna use that as my leverage
Yes.
point.
Alright.
Yep. All right.
Okay!
Now what are you gonna do? You're holding on to one end.
Very taut.
Taut rope. What are you gonna do,
I'm
Oz?
gonna go across. I still want to go forward.
You're holding on
I
to the
want
rope.
to go down the hallway further too. Isn't that where Lucifer just went? Down
Yes.
the hallway?
Yes.
We need to go that way.
Fuck you!
No, hold on. Get close and we'll pull you across.
I can make it across just fine,
Kitty, go that way.
but clearly we need to be on a barrel. That's what the picture said.
What do you mean?
You have to be standing on a barrel to go down. Otherwise you're gonna fall in a hole.
Or I could fly
I
you
saw no evidence of
across.
that. Barrels fell on me.
Yeah, it's because you broke it.
All we needed.
I thought you just talked to Mom about this.
Had I been up there, I'd have caught that yeah, the barrels didn't set off the trap. But people did.
Alright.
But I was down in the hole.
Well, I had moved the barrels out of the way before that was built anyways.
Yeah. Oh, alright.
At this point in time, you, being half in, half out, would have realized that the barrels were on it for a while. You pushed them further back,
Yeah.
and then when you yourself stepped on
Right.
it did open.
Well, right now I can't get up because
Yes.
there's these two guys right in front of me.
Yep.
So I'm occupying that 5-foot square and part of the hole.
Yep.
And
The spring is kind of like
Well, it's still a little springy on him. I'll try to, the cat, I'll try to jump past the cat onto the other far springy side. That'll boost him up onto the platform that he's standing on too.
All right, roll an acrobatics
Yeah, why not?
because it's at an
Sure.
angle.
Ooh. 18.
18. You can land it. You have to reach over and grab the edge with your fingers. So I hope you're not holding on to anything. And you pull yourself up. You're on now the 10 feet
My equipment away to
behind
try
the
something
cat
like
itself.
my tail smacks on
We'll try to help lift you a bit.
Well, you're in the way. So, I mean,
I don't know. I'm holding a mace. It's taut. And there's a cat. All right. Gonna let go of the
We need to
mace.
go down the hall.
I set the mace down. But imagine the tautness.
Yeah, it all of a sudden you hear the as it's sliding towards the pit, and then it falls into the pit. Pink Eye, the rope just got really, really lax.
I am gonna try to jump the same way that he did.
you get a
Start
mace.
dragging a mace back to you.
It's like fishing.
Yeah, you've caught a mace. You're gonna do what?
Yeah,
What happened to Og?
try to jump over to where.
All right, do an acrobatics.
No, I know better.
Okay.
It's like 15.
19. Yeah. As you look at the cat, kind of make eye contact with it, and like point down the hallway, it nods its head up and down. It kind of pushes down real quick. It snaps back up, and when it snaps back up, she steps off of it. You step onto it, and then right off of it.
Okay, that works.
So, like,
Good
boom.
coordination.
All right. So currently, they are down the hallway 10 feet. You are at the end of the hallway. There is a nothing at the end of the hallway except for a smashed barrel remains. Do a perception check.
I'm gonna take a barrel and lay it on its side.
The barrels.
Those two barrels are here with
Yes,
me.
those
Yes.
two barrels are there.
And start
Okay.
slowly, controllingly,
Okay.
yeah, that works, rolling it ahead of me down the hall.
All right. You roll it onto the 5-foot square that is behind you. Nothing happens. You roll it to the 5-foot square behind that, and nothing happens.
Following along with
As you get to the very next spot, dexterity saving throw.
It's gonna be off the spot before you go.
12.
Before you get off the spot.
12. You realize that as your left foot stepped on the space, you've got the barrel 5 feet in front of you, that the space itself underneath of you started to give away, and so you stop and back up. So you realize there's one more trap that seems to be triggered when you step on it, the barrel.
I'll let these guys know behind me is there has to be a barrel on it.
Why
at
does
the
he just
same
stand it
time.
on its side, on the trap?
Just leave it there?
Yeah.
We can hop
It's
scotch.
Okay.
it's a gently sloping hallway, and they might move as you guys leap on them, but that could possibly work.
Okay, stand its up. And
Right.
it's on barrel, and we move barrel so we have barrel walkway. Ah, freaking dwarves.
Walk around it in a circle.
Close. Can I just try to jump over these spots?
So this is what you guys basically have.
Yeah.
The X's indicate the pits.
Yeah.
So
I'm going to
Leave the barrel on that third one and walk past it.
Because the first row was
Right.
a sell-in, right? Or are those more down the hallway?
sorry, I didn't
You're
understand the question.
Okay.
So right this
So-
moment in time, I have Oz, I
Yeah.
have Link, I
Yeah.
have Oz, right?
Yeah.
And Pink Eye's way back.
That was my question. Where
And
where
then
were we going?
Lucifer's down.
Okay. So Oz cross the second one with the barrel, or you cross that one with the
He
barrel?
started to get, he got the barrel to here,
Yeah,
and that's when he felt the floor itself
because
give
you tried to
out.
push it in front of him.
Because I pushed it off the trap. Started to.
No, when you stepped from, so you have the barrel here, when
Yeah.
you are moving this way, when
Yeah.
you're moving into this square, you
Okay.
begin
It
to
started
feel the
Okay.
trap, so you have to step back
You
to
go back.
prevent the trap from going off. Now you have a barrel right there. Alright,
Okay,
now what do you guys
You
want
have
to
to
do?
use one of your
well, I
little.
wait until he's clear of that space.
What are you doing? What are you two
Um,
doing?
Well, I move that barrel back onto the one in front of us. I can try to scramble
There
up
were-
onto it.
There were 2 barrels here, and he took one of
I
them.
took one.
We still would have
Yeah,
one.
the other barrel is still
Okay,
Okay.
right there.
push that one onto the trap in front of us. I'll try to get on it and get over to you.
Oz pushes
Yeah.
it here.
Yeah.
Can I reach out and grab it and pull it closer so that way?
Yeah, without actually anybody stepping on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, you guys
Yeah.
drag it over there with your
Okay.
longer reach.
Yeah, so it's right in front of Oz
Yeah,
right now,
yep.
okay.
I
Okay,
can push the
I'm gonna
other one
stick.
too, grab it and pull it back and
Yeah.
push it, so there's 2 barrels on that thing.
There's no, he's got the other barrel here.
Yeah,
Right.
and then push mine,
Oh, onto the same one?
yeah,
Okay.
so
right
that they're
there.
like that.
Okay.
Sure,
Does that keep the trap from going off?
we don't
Then
know
they try
yet.
to-
I will be the test idiot.
Okay.
Get
Where are
on-
I have a
I'm
rope.
gonna go on top of the barrel
Okay.
and step onto the next one. in
Do
front.
an acrobatics. They are not capped, so they are hollow barrels.
So like the ones that Pink Eye was,
Correct, thank
fighting
you.
that one time. Mm-hmm.
Alright, 14.
14. Using the cat as kind of like a balance point,
Yeah.
stepping between the barrel and then stepping on the far side and having Oz kind of like help you down.
Hey.
Yes. You get. Okay.
Yeah.
You should have turned the barrels over first.
Are they standing up or pushed?
They're standing up.
If you
If
turn
you
them
just-
over, there's probably a
that way.
base.
Cause
Unless
the
they're
only
hollow
old ones
all the
on
way
one
through.
They're
side.
hollow all the way through.
Oh,
So then it's just the core.
yeah.
Oh, no,
Can
yeah, why not? They can have faces on the other side.
Okay. Can I turn and look at Pink Eye and like inquisitively look at him, see
Are
if
you
he's
coming,
coming?
Insight.
guy?
9. Performance.
I would love to. 4.
4. Not entirely sure what the cat is trying to say.
I've reeled in my rope, I put it away, put the extra mace away, and I'm standing in front of that first trap space.
Okay.
Do you want me to fly you over?
Ride a barrel down.
Up?
Right back, you've got Pink Eye.
Okay.
I'll fly you down to the end of the hallway.
Alright.
You're welcome.
So I'm gonna bat the barrel.
You got your arms
over,
out.
yeah, right there, so that
Okay.
was closer to the boys.
Yep.
And then I'll wait for them to clear that spot off so I can just jump over, cause I'm
Okay.
tall, and I can do that.
Alright, so you guys wanna start dragging the barrels
Yeah.
over to here?
Yep.
Alright, so you got a barrel and a barrel. Now what do you, well, you got one there and one there, I imagine. Okay, now what do you guys want?
I'll push mine forward.
Yeah, try to get 2 barrels on there and see if that keeps the trap from.
Are you gonna turn on side and turn it
Well,
over?
you know what? I'll turn mine on the side
Okay.
and try to roll across.
Roll across, alright.
Who's gonna turn mine so that I have something to
This is
stand
going
on?
to require a check.
As far as the
Anyone have like a pan whistle to play a circus theme?
I'll whistle.
Take the example from the door.
You
pictures.
do an acrobatics check.
12.
12, okay. You do manage to wind up riding the barrel to right about here where you fall off. The barrel kind of like falls onto you and rolls over you and ends at the hallway, but you did make it across that 10-foot square.
Try that.
It was very humorous, and that barrel itself is now like damaged and destroyed.
Okay. I'm gonna flip the barrel so
Okay.
that I have something to stand on this time.
Okay.
No,
Why?
you're not gonna try it.
No.
Are you gonna scooch it out to the trap?
I'm gonna put it onto the trap
Okay.
Get on top.
Standing on top, and at that link jumps over into the space that you were
Here.
at.
Okay. Like,
Looks at you and takes both of her paws.
Yeah,
and
kitty.
nods. Yes.
push.
Okay.
Athletics as your cat.
I love cat athletics.
Cat
I
athletics?
believe cat athletics, that's a 20.
20. And just jumps off the barrel.
Get off.
And move out of the way.
Did I see, pink eye fly overhead?
Yes.
You
Okay.
saw a lot of things.
Yeah,
like
there's
that.
20 feet. There's 20 feet at the end of the hallway that seem to be solid.
Okay. I will jump over and join them.
Alright, perception checks.
14, just a general perception check. Or group?
Group.
Sure.
And one from before. and
Yes.
one-
I get it.
21.
Alright. There is funny colorings both to the left and to the right.
Like a cave drawing or like
Like
a...
the brick is certain color difference here.
Oh, that's
Like it's a secret door! Oh, both to the left and to the right.
That wasn't very clear.
Secret door to the left and to the right.
Funny colorings.
Now, what's the end of this hall?
It's just dead end.
Just dead end,
And
but
smashed barrel pieces.
secret doors on the
Correct.
sides. Yeah, they would put a secret door that's gonna get smashed against a bunch of times.
Which one? Left or right?
Right.
To the right, perception.
Okay.
And perception.
Again.
Well, I got the other way now, because that helps.
Not that. Oh, wait, that's not me. That's a modified 20.
Okay.
8.
8.
76.
Silent at your door. At your door, you're the one going to the left, right?
Yes.
Alright. You can smell more decay a little bit, not nearly as much as you had smelled previously. So
I'm gonna shaggy to his Scooby.
okay.
21.
We all know what he
Silence.
means.
Silence on the other side of
Yeah.
the room.
Can I push them aside and smell their room?
Perception at advantage.
While this is happening, I want to take the busted barrel, I want to stand in the center of it and roll it up over myself.
That's like a 2.
Because it's got one cap gone.
You want to be hiding in the
So I'm
barrel?
gonna
There's
take
not
it.
enough of it for you to do that, unfortunately. It's 90% destroyed.
You've got a frame.
You've got like 2 iron bands that are kind of
That could be your new
circles.
belt.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright,
It looks like a
Very
bird
low.
cage.
what was that?
That was like a 2.
Was it a 2?
I rolled double ones.
It, this room smells clean.
Neat. I purr a little bit and push my nail and indicate that this is a good door to go through.
Attempt to open it.
Alright. You can find the switch and open the door.
Neat.
This room's walls climb 10 feet, then angle inward to form a pyramidal cap with a 30-foot high apex. Stacked in the middle of the room are barrels. They are Zerkwood barrels banded in iron. The barrels form a 21-foot high pyramid with a base measuring 7 barrels on a side.
Fucking math!
I can tell you
Okay,
exactly
teacher.
how many they are, but I don't want to.
No, we got a teacher here, she'll take care of it.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is literally her job.
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So then 8, 16.
The room itself is 40 foot square.
28.
40 feet in, 40 feet that way.
Oh, it's a pyramid, not a.
Does it look like
It is
there's
a pyramid.
anything
So it's this
useful
way,
in
too.
this room? I mean, it's just
So it's
barrels.
got a
Barrels of ale.
I know
It smells
Are
pretty
we on a
clean.
triangular
So there's
base or a
49.
square base pyramid?
36.
It's a pyramid.
25.
Right, so there's more than one type of pyramid though.
For 3 sides.
3 sides, okay.
Oh, 3.
I
So
mean,
it's a
Not 4
triangular
sides?
base pyramid, not like one of the
Then
ones
I
from
don't know.
Egypt.
those ones are prison.
Those are still, no, prisms are just straight up.
Well, is the base
It's
square?
a
It's
down.
gonna cross the
Right.
room.
Okay, so, I don't know, whatever, if you guys really want to try to figure it out, whatever 140 barrels would make.
I can tell you, give me a second.
Is doesn't matter that much.
Okay.
Try to walk.
It's
Sorry.
also very
Does now.
clean in this room. There is no dust.
I'm gonna try to walk to the other side of the room.
You can walk all the way around the stacked barrels.
Are there any doors in this room?
Does not appear to be any.
I'll start looking for all the colored spots on the
Does
wall.
not appear to be any oddly colored spots.
Do any of the barrels have eyeballs?
No.
I'm gonna roll my cage on me and put it aside.
Okay. You went to the other side.
How many? 140?
Yes.
Yeah.
What is
So it's got a square of 7 and 6 and 5,
Okay. So it's a square.
4, 2, 1. Yeah.
Alright. Now what?
Alright, who's going to climb the barrel pyramid?
What are you gonna do?
I wanna open the other door.
Okay. Opening the other door. This room is identical, except that the pyramid of barrels has collapsed. Most of the barrels lie smashed on the floor. Roughly, you can figure out that 59 of them remain intact.
Dozens of them remain intact.
Yeah.
Got it. Cool.
Okay.
Hey,
Found the barrels.
you should check the top of the room over there, because you can fly.
How long can you remain in your shape?
3 hours.
Yeah, look up
Assuming it
towards the
hasn't been
ceiling
that
and
long
the
yet,
Nah, yeah, it's getting-
Close. I have
It's been-
it.
it's been about an hour.
Okay, thanks.
I'm gonna fly to the top of the dusty gross room.
Okay.
Trapdoors or anything.
Roll initiative, and that's where we'll leave it
Oh.
till next time, because we don't have,
Do we wanna roll initiative now
when
or
we start?
that's,
Does Buttercup back and stuff?
if Buttercup's gonna be back, then let's wait till next time.
Oh, so
Oh,
that
right,
way,
we don't have to take that.
the clean smelling room had the full pyramid, and the
Correct.
dead smelling room had the destroyed
That's where you
one.
put something bad.
Yeah, alright.
Apparently.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, unfortunately it's 9 PM and,
Yep,
starting
bedtime
combat at
is
this point in
done.
time is gonna
So done.
be really
Yeah,
negative. So, anyway, I hope everybody tunes in next time we are
That's
here.
fair, both things.
Yeah,
Figure out what we're battling and how we get out of it.
exactly. The hallway of barrel traps was very, very challenging.
We figured it out, though. I'm proud of
Yeah.
us.
Ugly eyeball thing again.
Yes, and another beholder zombie
So
that
we were running to it.
killed a character, but brought him back. So
Well, it
In
didn't.
like 2 rooms.
Maybe that is your dad.
Almost like the second level of Undermountain is dangerous. Thanks, everybody!
thank you. Bye.